Or I could just make everybody show up on screen because I clicked the wrong one. We're live, guys.
Great job.
Thank you. Screwed that up. That was great. We're about to play the new song right now. So I tried to click it, but I forgot to switch my screen. So my bad, y'all.
I was muted, but it's an elsewhere podcast.
Where else would you be?
That too. So, and my camera, I squished in between Truth and Skullz or something.
Well, you need to change your setup. So I have you guys on 4. That's what everybody can see is you guys on 4.
I'm talking about on the podcast.
Oh.
That's okay. I look nice and slim, baby. Yeah, y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
Nick, I don't know what's up with your mic. It sounds like you in the middle of a beehive, bro.
Shit, man.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, still sounding weird.
All right.
I'm a fucking professional, cuz.
Hey,
Let me go try to fix it.
it's the OG shit. This is how we do. This is how we started it
Yeah.
off.
If you expected something else, I sound like I'm in a beehive, you know, and everything else, it works great. So, I'll be back, I guess. Y'all have fun with the song.
Okay, we're gonna play the song while you go fix your shit.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can do this, y'all. Y'all ready to hear this? If you haven't heard it yet, this is the new song from Skullz and Truth and Keto. It's called Ready to Go.
Let's go.
Well, let's see if it'll let me. Hold on. I gotta hit the play button. Where's my mouse? Can everybody hear it?
Yeah, who y'all kidding? I'm blessed, I'm winning first place. Off limits, I run shit. Don't try and walk with him. Walk with me on the mic with a fit them all, lick a light. This ain't no audition. I know my role, don't get involved with him. Come in and cold the shock to y'all system. Just cause you got money don't make it.
I gotta crank it up. All right, hold on. I'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Crank it up. All right, hold on. Crank it up. All right, hold on.
Burning through pulp wood. Turn the page and see how we up to no good. They shook, better watch
Are we supposed to hear this?
No cap like a high school dropout.
Oh.
Opt out.
Well, then, yeah,
Frame
it's
me a certain
working.
way, get cropped out. Think your plans take a shape till you're blocked out. In these squares, try and run circles around me in wheelchairs. I'm looking through the smoke and I'm trying to be clear. Sick of the pollution, I'm looking for clean air. I ain't even tripping cause none of us sincere. Jay-Z told me that life is a beach chair, so I'ma act it out. Keep putting me down, but the truth is a deficit smaller for each year. Yeah, Always trying to hold
I wanted to hear the
back, but I'm
song, too.
ready to go. I ain't even sweating these fools, it's the only thing that they know. You know, entrepreneurs, you only do what you're told. That's how I know you ain't talking to me when you say no. Can't say no. Always trying to hold me back, but I'm ready to go. I ain't even sweating these fools, it's the only thing that they know. You know, entrepreneurs, you only do what you're told. That's how I know you ain't talking to me when you say no.
Look, who is y'all kidding? I'm blessed, I'm winning, so dope, no dealing. Go hard, no limits, no roof, no ceiling, and it's fuck your feelings. Got a lot like passwords. I'ma get the last laugh, any last words. Going hard than the bitch, and it's still free Chris. I'ma keep screaming this till it's backwards. Yup, and I'm back on one when I finish with the skinnies. All the fat hoes come waiting on the day for me to fall. It's not gon' come, no matter how many you with. I'm not gon' run. I've been killing these beats now for a minute, still eating. You can get whatever's left when I get finished. You can see the storm moving in like it was a tenant. That's point blank, period. Like I finished a sentence. Don't ever speak my name and say it's friendly competition. The moment that you do it, you become the opposition. We ain't never been close when it come to writing lyrics. I be ripping you in half, call that shit a split decision. Yeah, now you gotta break the news to your boo that we beefing. Make her choose either me or you, then she leaving. If we battle, ask for help because you gonna need it. That mission impossible, Tom Cruise can't complete it.
Always trying to hold me back, but I'm ready to go. I ain't even sweating these fools, it's the only thing that they know. You know, entrepreneurs, you only do what you're told. That's how I know you ain't talking to me when you say no. Can't say no. Always trying to hold me back, but I'm ready to go. I ain't even sweating these fools, it's the only thing that they know. You know, entrepreneurs, you only do what you're told. That's how I know you ain't talking to me when you say no.
zigzags. Laugh and relax as I run circles around a bitch ass. Facts on get gas, something like a quick gas Tesla. Headed down a path that'll end with a big crash. I'm scheming on moving while stationary. Just admit that your gurus are basic here. So unpolished, they tarnish relationships while I just shine no glare with my vaping hair. If you look deep in my closet, the skeletons come from my era. Got problems, we selling. My business, ain't nobody meddling. Never been good with subliminal messages. I'm the direct type, that type. And I'm way above hype, baby, jet eye. Can't slip, so I never let shit slide. Now you in ICU for TLC, bitch, and I ain't talking about left eye. Mumbling and rumbles, I'm numb to it. Cast the first stone, but they cover their face. I grew in the kitchen from whipping it. Now I pimp sentences, bars for iron is safe. But I swear that I feel like a lion. No cap in the line, step over the line. I adjust realignments, make the bed line it. And your bitch, this my turn, time.
Can't say no. Always trying to hold me back, but I'm ready to go. I ain't even sweating these fools, it's the only thing that they know. You know, entrepreneurs, you only do what you're told. That's how I know you ain't talking to me when you say no.
I was completely muted on every level. That was great. So what
I
y'all
was
think?
bumping it in my own. I had it on my desktop, so I was bumping it there.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
you was through your computer or you was listening to the live?
I was listening through my computer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to make it all cohesive, but you know what? That's about as cohesive as I get. A couple more drinks, I might be more cohesive, but I doubt it.
Oh yeah, you taking that shit to the head, ain't you?
Taking shots straight from the bottle.
Yeah. I got a little Grey Goose.
Well, you know, I
There you
mean,
go.
I gotta get started.
Well, this is my first drink in a little minute, man. I'm getting my abs back. So I'm only drinking because I'm fucking with you on your shit.
There is no beehive. Okay, hold on, y'all. Don't start with
What,
me.
Nick?
Don't start with me. Do you see this?
Cat the beehive?
Is that
How's
better?
everyone in the chat doing?
Start with. Don't start with me.
I don't hear it on cat.
I keep hearing myself.
Well, I had played it through the live to see if I can hear what they hear.
Oh, good. Well, then I can turn it back on because it's hot in here. Look, I'll show you. You can't see it, it's backwards, but it says 85 degrees inside. Where's it at? Right there.
Your mom, hey, y'all don't like using the AC?
My mom keeps it at like 79, 80. And in this room.
79?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't coming over there.
I see everybody up in here. By the way, thanks to everybody for showing up tonight, for hanging out with us. This is an OG stream. This is everybody that the originals. Like, let's go. Nick was here and he's coming back at some point. But legit, guys, I thank you guys for taking the time to hang out with me, and thank everybody in the chat for hanging out with us because, you know, we love each and every one of you guys.
Hell yeah, and it's been a minute.
It has.
Good
yeah.
to be back.
Well, see, and that's one of the things, and I was hoping that Nick would come back so I could talk about this, because that's something I wanted to talk about was, for example, this specific channel, this podcast has gone different directions. Like, it's gone, I don't want to say it's gone a completely different direction, but it's gone different than what I think people expected. I think it's gone, like, with the guests and stuff like that. That's weird. That's, with the guests and stuff like that, and like example, Skullz, you're working on your stuff versus being on here as much, things like that. I don't think that people expected that to happen as soon as it did, maybe. But I think in the beginning, you and I expected that to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then of course, Truth, he's on the outro credits every single time. As to be completely honest, and this is nothing against anyone else, my biggest supporter, advocate, talks to me every single day, hits me up. We do everything like as a unit, so
That's right.
our channels are like this, to be honest.
That's
Yeah,
how it's
see all
supposed
the
to be.
graphics all over your lives. Truth.
Hey man, you know I always support, man. Home team. You already know.
Yeah.
I support everybody, man. I support everybody. Hey, and I hit up people. If I ain't hear from somebody for a while, or if I ain't seen somebody who usually pop into lives, and I ain't seen them in a minute, or heard from them, I reach out. I reach out, hey man, you good? You know what I'm saying? I'm just checking in on you. You know what I'm saying? I try to do it as often as possible. But I definitely reach out. Like Sam jumped in the live today. Sam V came back. It was his first live in a minute.
I was wondering where he'd been.
Yeah, but I hit him up. Maybe like a week ago. I said, hey man, everything good, bro? I ain't heard from you. And he said, you know, since I go live, remember I was going live on Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
And he was off. Or something. His schedule worked. He said the way that I do it now on Wednesdays and Fridays, that it just don't match with his schedule. But I think I'm gonna start doing Fridays and Saturdays. No more Wednesdays. But anyway, I hit him up too. You know what I'm saying? Reached out. Everybody, man. Everybody. That's
Yeah,
what I do.
You come from a big family? Is that kind of where you get that whole thing? Reaching out to people, or I'm just
I'm
kinda
just a
curious.
real one, bro. I'm just a real one, man.
Word.
I'm just a real one.
All right.
It's like being honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I got a decent sized family. Like, far as like if you talking about cousins and aunts and uncles and stuff, extended family. But hell, that shit don't be meaning nothing. Cause I ain't talked to some of my cousins in years. You know what I'm saying? When you grow up with them, though, you see them every day. You at your grandmother's house. It is what it is. But then, like now, it's just different, man. You just grow apart. Life take you in different places, man. You know.
Yeah. It's not
But
personal. It's just the way everyone.
Say what?
No, I was just saying. Yeah, like I mean, there's similar stuff with my family too. And I mean, it's important not to take that personally or anything. It's just life takes you in different directions, and you gotta.
That's it.
Not enough time in the day. Not enough time in the day sometimes.
Yeah, but I say
You gotta make time though.
I was just about to say I counter that with you make time for what you want to make time for in life.
Is that why I have time for nothing?
That's why what?
I never have time for anything.
Yeah, no, but you're a busy person.
Well,
You're
no,
very busy.
here's the thing, is that all of my time is consumed by either my full-time job, my kids, or this. This is it. So when it comes to outside, like, people in person that I know, I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody outside of the platforms that we're on and stuff like that. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's not a problem. It's just, it is what it is.
I mean, I did pull up in Houston to blow down on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that happened. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
you
That
did.
was-
I'm not gonna lie. You and Nick are the only people I've ever met. I mean, just in the last like 2 years, you're the only people I've ever met in person, and that meant everything. It like changed my whole outlook. It made me kind of think of my life a little different. As weird as that sounds, it made me say, you know what? Like, if they can show up to the house and they can hang out, sight unseen, and just kind of hang out and just do our thing, right? And be the same people that they are online in person, which y'all are, then I have no excuse to not put myself more out there. Like, why wouldn't I? Because that was always my fear. Like, you just never know.
I've been telling you to get in front of the camera for the longest.
Yeah, well,
Now you get in front of the camera.
I'm trying. I'm making an effort. And
You're doing it. It's not you don't try to do nothing. You either do it or you don't do it. That's life.
I do, however, I do offer some guests in general. I offer them the option to not be on camera if they don't want to. And which is fine with me, because that's kind of, back to the roots how it started anyway. But like I said, like tonight I was like, we're going to be on camera, y'all. And I think, by the way, I think that Nick went to the store.
Where you get that from?
Because he went to go get something to drink, and he ain't come back.
Did you text him?
Yeah, where you get that from? He just ran.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, and did some shit.
Well, we thought you were taking a deuce, man, so...
Nick probably just went to go fix a roof real quick. I don't know where that came from, but Nick went to go fix a roof, and he'll be right back. Like what? Like,
Got up on his horse. Fucking... He's just up there hammering shingles.
There he is.
That was crazy, bro.
I got
Jumps off
busted
the roof on his horse. Giddy up! Back to the podcast.
with his Texas flags on the back of the horse.
Yeah, right. Two revolvers.
Nick is outside fighting possums right now, y'all. He'll be back. He'll be right back.
Come
my
here,
God.
vermin.
He probably got on them raglan ass cowboy boots that I don't like.
I never seen his
That's why
boots.
his mic
It's
don't
all
work.
fucking. It's waist up on his podcast or not
That's why
podcast.
his mic don't work. He probably his shoes was so pointy. The tip of them bitches. He probably fucked around and fucked up his mic cord. Stepped on it.
And like severed it.
Yeah. Cut that shit in half.
But you know,
I gotta
shit.
get the same ash.
That's hilarious. One Texas flag, one Whataburger flag. Yeah, pretty much. But you know,
Yeah, one-
Truth, who's right here, he flies the Whataburger flag too. So
Whataburger, the truth, boy. Truth, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Still never been there. Oh, we got his fucking what way back burger over here. Which isn't
well, that's
bad.
because you didn't pull up.
Wait a minute. Y'all burger spot called Way Back?
Yeah, way back burger, and it looks like an old diner inside. That was like the only niche, and then they got rid of it. So now it just looks like a McDonald's. I'm like,
Niche.
Not a McDonald's.
It's niche.
what?
But is it a McDonald's or no?
It's not a McDonald's. No, it's like a slight improvement.
Cause
And we got Five Guys out here though. Five Guys.
Five
is
Guys the
bad.
truth.
Yeah.
So y'all got a Way Back burger and Five Guys.
Yep.
Where the fuck you live at, bro?
It's called a commuter state. That sucked the commuter.
Hey, Skullz funny as hell, man.
Why are we all vaping? Well, Truth isn't.
Yeah, I don't vape.
Good for you.
Bad habit. Bad habit.
Where is
Get off
Nick,
it.
man?
He's fixing his mic.
No, he's wrestling. Oh, he's saying he's got opossums for dinner.
Yeah, I seen that. Oh, possible.
Not possums, opossums.
Yeah, Whataburger is the bomb and Five Guys. In my number 1 and 2.
You know,
burgers.
as the sun goes down, I get brighter. Have you noticed that?
You get brighter.
Like, I'm getting whiter.
You go in the dark.
Apparently, someone like.
You're only tan in the sun.
Okay, so did y'all notice this, by the way? Do you see my tan lines? Look. Do you see my sunglass tan line? Right
Yeah, I
here?
can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see.
Now look at this arm. And look at that arm.
Oh, damn. The arm you rest on the car window? Yeah. I do the same shit, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I get to do a comparison.
Well, because see, now I can't stream in the garage or anything. I can't smoke. I have to smoke outside. So I sit in my car with the AC blasting. I go through a tank of gas and don't go anywhere. It's weird how that works. So the sun's like over here, and I'm like, you know, no big deal. And so this arm, look at that arm, see? And then look at this arm.
Yeah. See?
They going in on just say that's top level white fluorescent.
Yeah, I think you surpassed me, whiteness.
I don't know. You're kind of glowing. You look about the. You look about the same as Truth shirt right now.
Oh,
I'm doing a comparison. Yeah, a little bit. If I like went normal color, hold on.
normal.
Yeah, that's white. I need something to flatten.
He had to
me a little
tone
bit.
his whiteness down. That was great.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Now I'm at like 32 Kelvin. Oh. What have you guys been up to today?
I just did a little live.
Did it live? Yeah.
Did a little live. Man.
There's Keto.
Did a little live.
Yep,
Did a
there's
little
Keto.
something.
What's up, Keto?
Word. I was driving. I wanted to hop in. Kat sent me a link, but I was driving.
Oh yeah, it's all good. I was trying to play the
Drop in
okay.
whenever I can.
I be trying to play the song. I was trying to play the song, but
Was there a problem?
I use YouTube Music, and it's not on there.
No. Only on Spotify right now.
Well, it's on iTunes.
Yeah, iTunes, all those. It's just not on YouTube.
Yeah. What up? What up?
Hey. Just photo bombing.
That's my mom and my daughter. They're hanging out while I'm live. And I said my mom was coming in, and she's like, "What?" She went running the other way. So
Real life.
Bailey got sent in, and they were like, through the door. Told you my door is right here to leave, like right there.
Where the cats?
Well, out there. Apparently.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. They are cute, you know, because they're mine. My mommy and my daughter. 3 generations that live in this house. It's crazy.
It's all good.
But yeah. No, Keto, by the way, finally heard your verse. That was fire. Like, come on now. The hell. And actually, my mom heard it. Number 1.
He did his thing.
Number 1, my teenager who likes nothing that I like ever. Full send on the song. Loved it.
Word.
I was shocked. And then my mom loved Keto's verse.
Hey.
Salute.
You know, went fucking hard on that. We all went fucking hard on it.
No,
that's
I
always-
agree. No, I completely agree, but she just thought he sounded real smooth.
You don't got that voice. You know?
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh.
It's
No, it
just
was
different. It's just different.
No, I
Yeah.
loved it. That was my favorite part, is having the multiple different takes on it. I don't know the right word for it, but like, you know, where you guys each have a different voice. I know that sounds so stupid because of course you have different voices, you're different people. But you know what I'm saying? Like the way that you articulate what you're saying, the way you deliver it, the way your flow goes, the way it sounds in general. Like, you're not like, oh, you sound like so-and-so and you sound like so-and-so. They're completely different
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
different parts of the spectrum completely.
I think
And
that's my favorite thing about the song is that like each verse feels like completely different from each other, you know, and it makes it so it keeps it interesting throughout.
Yeah, it was dope. It was just a well put together track. Like everything just fit.
Yeah,
Can
it was
I-
kind of spontaneous too. Like I was just like,
Yeah, you just did
try
some
and
shit.
hop on this.
Yeah,
You know, I just wrote that verse, and I mean not the verse. I wrote the hook in like. I
Yeah,
remember I told you about the idea. I wrote the hook in like 10 minutes, and then just sent you the idea after I recorded it. You were like, "Yo, let's go on this."
yeah. And then it took me a little minute, but I told you I was gonna get to it. And then shit, it was dope. And then I went over there, laid it down with Keto, and then he was like, "Shit, I'm gonna fuck with it." And then a couple days later, he sent it to me, and I was like, "Yeah, it's a go." It was
No.
a go.
I've been waiting on it forever, man. All y'all's music that I know you guys are working together on, all that stuff. I've been waiting forever, just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, like, come on, I want to hear it.
Yeah,
Wanna hear
man,
it
we
all.
gotta drop that. We gotta drop that. We gotta set that millionaire. That shit is gonna go crazy. That millionaire feeling like a millionaire is that shit gonna go crazy too when that drop. I really want to shoot the video still to that ready to go.
I
Or
do
at least
too.
if we can't shoot the actual video, it's ways around it. Like we can do like everybody can record their own part. Like me and Keto could probably do ours together, right? But we can just do our own part, even if it's just with our cell phones or one, you know, our equipment, and then give it to somebody to edit. We do like 3 different takes of it, you know what I'm saying? Different little locations, however, and we can just piece it together. That's the easiest and cheapest, efficient way to do it. And we can drop that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's real easy.
Yeah, I'd be
you know?
down to do it, man. I'd be
Like,
down to do
I
it.
think we should do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we should do that. I got a guy who can edit it. You know what I'm saying? And take all the shit and do that.
Why not? You know, if we can do it, why not? Fuck
Cute.
it.
You know, say fly to Atlanta.
Yeah, that's what he
That
said.
is-
Fuck that. Skulls, fly
It's
to
easier
Atlanta.
to fly here than both of us flying there, but it ain't no big deal to me. But you just figure it out though. But like I said though, I think the actual the love, you know, the individual places works though. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's just is a whole different type video.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
I think it could work,
Yeah.
however. And Bearcat, I'm not going to be a feature. I couldn't even. What would
No,
I?
people want you on a track, like for real. Like this has happened multiple times. People asking for that.
Keto says you should leave Connecticut.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, he right though, bro. Because like you know how nothing around you got color, you gonna start fading too, bro.
Yeah, have you ever seen The Wizard of Oz? Like, it's that.
Yeah. Like you gonna start fading, man. Probably like tomorrow. So like
I'm
you
just
should
waiting for
probably,
I'm waiting for the tornado to come.
no, y'all don't get tornadoes, bro. It won't. It's a waste of time. No, it ain't shit out there to fuck up. The tornado gonna go somewhere else.
It's like,
Like-
fuck that. It has no color. Let's go.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna go somewhere more interesting and fuck
It's
shit up.
supposed to bring some color, though, isn't it?
the worst thing the worst thing that can happen to Connecticut is fucking guests. Like if people come out there, and that's the worst thing about it, because when people come, they're gonna realize like, what the fuck am I here for? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, people live here, and then
Skull.
it's just gonna be worse.
Skullz. A tornado doesn't bring color. If you notice, the tornado took her away from Kansas.
Oh, I forgot.
To
But it's
cut,
alright.
like, you get it? Like, it's like, no, let's go where there's shit happening.
Where
Like,
there's color.
Like life,
you know,
you know,
munchkins, dwarves, and stuff. Like,
people
Let's
and
do this.
Food and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something here.
yeah.
my favorite was the horse of many colors. I was like, how did they do that?
Where you at now, Shannon? Where you at now?
I used to live in Stone Mountain.
Stone Mountain.
That red clay. Oh my god. I used to make little figurines out of it when I was a kid.
Ain't shit in Ohio except Kings Island and Cedar Point. Other
Thank
than
you,
that,
Bearcat.
well, you get the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and you get the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You get Kings Island, Cedar Point, which is the #1 amusement park for thrill rides in the world, and outside of that, that's it. You ain't got shit else.
Thank
got
you,
the rapid
Bearcat.
gas,
He
fucking
tipped
noodles.
$10. Get Cat on the track.
Bars, get ready. Matter of fact, let's play a beat.
Nope. Yo, Darnell fucking showing up. He's defending CT. My boy.
Well, I
My
mean,
boy.
you've got Geauga Lake. It's
my
in
boy.
Georgia, right?
Who?
Geauga Lake? Or is that...
No,
that's not-
that was in Cleveland too. That was in Cuyahoga, but they've been closed down years and years
Oh.
and years.
That's how long it's been since I was in Ohio. Was when there was
Yeah.
Geauga Lake and Cedar Point.
Yeah.
No, but by the way, congrats. Truth, you're almost at 50,000. Ridiculous.
Almost, man. It's all the support, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me. I'm just a man in front of the camera. Everybody else make the channel go. So
But if anybody isn't subscribed to Truth, I mean, just for shits and giggles, because it's fucking worth it, go down in the description and click on his page and go subscribe to him. Let's get him over the 50,000. And
appreciate it.
Skullz, I mean, you're killing it too. Your
Yeah,
channel,
I think I'm almost, what? I'm at like 14K, I think.
you were
almost
under
at, like-
100.
We all
Under
were.
100.
We
Well,
all
when I
was.
met him, you were way past that, but he was under 100 when I met him. You'd flown way past that, Truth. But him, that whole growth, it's ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, you're one of the OGs, Cat.
Cat going though. It's going, man. You know what I'm saying? When she hit 500, like I just be happy when y'all hit numbers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I be excited, like I just did it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe because I remember how I felt when I hit a certain amount. Like when I hit that 100, I was like, yo, 100 people watching this bullshit that I do. You know what I'm saying? Like really, really like tuned in. And then when you start getting comments and people telling you like, bro, like you funny, you this, you make my day and all that type of shit. Then you get like 500 and you like, bro, 500. You know, in that first 1,000. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it's just dope that people vibe with you. You know what I'm saying? And what you do, people can appreciate it. You know, especially like for me and you, Skullz, because everybody, we get attention for other people, right? Cat too on a smaller scale too though, because she deal with a lot of guests. But like, you get people in because of the name that you're reacting to, right?
Yeah.
So people gonna come and say, "Oh, okay, he's reacting to Jay-Z or Tom McDonald or whoever it is that you BTS." You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, that's the
you go in
primary draw. Yeah.
yeah, and then from there though, and a person might watch one of your videos and then watch the next one and like, bro, I like this dude. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't about the artist no more.
Yeah.
You know,
Now they
like,
fuck with
I
you.
wanna- what he about to say. You know
They
what I'm saying?
come
This
for the artist, they stay for you. That's
That's
how
right.
that works.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what
it's
I
just-
hope people do for me. But to be honest, I'm not going to say it's easier or harder. It's a different, we're in a different lane. both you guys and me. Like, for example, you guys have your music and you have your reactions. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't pull the crowd, but also my subs aren't dormant. Does that make sense? Like, generally.
Dead subs. That's what I hate dead subs, bro. I like my people to be interactive and really watch. Don't just watch because you like one video and don't come back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't just subscribe and watch that one and then don't come back. Like,
Bye,
I mean, it's
Jess.
going to happen, but
Thank you, sis. Appreciate you. No, and that's the thing, is it's like people, and I tell people this, and I actually had somebody in my past that's told me, oh, don't tell somebody not to subscribe to my channel. How dare you? Actually, you don't want the dormant subs. You don't want people that sign up and only click on you if you react to one artist, right? You don't want that, because that actually fucks up your algorithm. Because if you have, y'all think the math, if you all have, let's say 100 people and only 10 people come every single time, that's 10%, right? But if you do a different video, they all come. There's like 95%, right? Because they all like that specific artist. Your algorithm's going to change. It's going to change your statistics, because it's expecting you to have, let's say, 50% or more of your subscribers interacting with your videos at any point in time. But if you're only getting that 10% that are consistently fucking with you and watching every video and showing up in your lives, that 95%, you know, get a 0 once. Get a 0 on a test or a homework and see what your grade does. Do you know what I'm saying? It just... Yeah. And people don't... And I tell people, I'm like, if you don't fuck with that person as a reactor, don't bother. Like, don't. If you see it pop up when you look up the person that you're wanting to see the reaction to, great. Or you can do what I do to some people, and I specifically look them up because I don't watch any other content. But I would rather somebody not sub if they are not interested, you know, than to sub and then just blow me off. And then I'm like, well, I have 500, but I get 7 views. That doesn't make sense to me.
no, I get it.
No.
I get it. But like at the same time, when you said, I just want to touch on something that you said that's not true though. When you said you guys got your music and reactions, and you said over here this is it. Like, why is that it? You don't feel like you can't do nothing else on your channel?
Oh,
You feel
I
like
don't want to do reactions though. Like, people have asked me.
Wait. Nobody asked for a reaction. I said something else on your channel. That can be anything. Anything. I didn't say nothing about reactions. I said you could do something else.
I could.
So you can't say this is it, because you're not limited to what you can do on your channel.
I'm not limited. I just haven't gone beyond that, which is where I feel like once I find my niche, like where my lane really is, where I want to be, like So
you gotta try shit.
Right, I do.
Yeah.
So I'm starting with I'm on camera. I also don't have the background that makes me disappear. And Nick, why are you up top again?
Up top.
He's up there. Skullz is here.
I'm trying, okay? There's
Truth is
effort.
Wait, he's loading. He's loading. Okay.
Can you at least hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. And you sound perfect. You sound amazing.
So I had to switch out whole entire microphones.
Oh.
I told you he messed it up.
I did something. You're right. You're right. I can't even argue with that.
Yeah, you sound way better though.
Yeah,
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Don't sound like the microphones in your throat anymore.
I don't know what that was. He was on speakerphone.
I was like, eh.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hey, there he is. There he is.
Dude, I'm just here so I don't get fined at this point. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Because I can't afford a fine, because apparently all my shit's breaking.
By the way, cheers.
That's a well, they owe me money, but it's an ice cold Coors Light.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you just use your
Got a little
imagination.
Grey Goose. I got a little Grey Goose over here.
We got a little cheers going on.
Yeah, little cheers. Look at Skullz ain't got shit.
Oh,
Shit.
where's your
Pick up that
Zima?
damn right.
Dude, where's your Zima?
Oh, God, Zima, I got
Bullshit.
Poland Spring.
Oh, wait. White Claw. My bad.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck.
You drink White Claw?
No, I don't. I don't
That's
know how
so
that
Connecticut
would
of you. That's so Connecticut of you.
Cheers.
So Connecticut, is that all they have out there?
Bro, all they got is that and Zima. That's it.
I heard him say something about some burger place that's way back or something out back.
Way back burger, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna ever go there. That sounds disgusting. Like, it sounds like it comes
That's a
from
bad name.
Yeah,
It
like,
sounds like they made it way back last week. Everything was made way back last week.
It's
they
kind
burgers,
of
they
like
ate hamburgers.
it's kind of like a third party Five Guys. It's kind of what it's like. It's
Party.
not- yeah, like third party, like fucking.
Can't
like,
you just go to Five Guys? Like, why do you have to go to Five Guys
Yeah,
and a
exactly.
half? Like,
Yeah, no, that's
like Five Guys
that's why I
cousins
don't-
who tried to do what they did but failed.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't recommend
guys.
Go to Five Guys. Go to Five Guys. Like,
Are they the
go
ones
there.
that stuff all the fries in the bag?
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah. don't
Can
give
they
a
not
fuck.
put
They
it
just-
in like a
they just
container?
scoop
They
it out.
have to just dump it in the bag.
Yeah, they don't give
No.
a fuck, dude. The grease will
They
leak
don't give a
through.
fuck.
Like they don't care. Yeah,
No,
they just throw it in there,
they're
dude.
slinging them fries, baby.
Okay, so we're doing that. Okay, style came says Antonio. There we go.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, hi chat.
that gangsta cat.
Well, Nick came in with the shades, man.
Cat been watching too much of movies.
I don't
Oh
watch.
shit.
I don't have time
I
to
might
watch
have to put
movies.
on shades. You putting on shades? What we doing?
Are we doing risky business or what?
Let's go.
Let's go. Now we can turn the light up brighter. Won't bother me none.
Will these work? Or do I really need some shade? Let me go get
Now it looks like you're gonna fix a roof.
Let me get some shade.
Yeah, I think he's raising the roof now, baby.
Hey.
What's going on, chat? You already know what it is. Shit breaking. Not my fault.
We're all blind. This is
I'm
a
not used to
blind
this
guy.
microphone anymore. It's old Getty. Old
Well,
Yeti.
it's covering your face adequately, so you're welcome.
It's literally sitting on top of a Little Caesars dog food box. So,
Wait, what? There's a
everybody wants to know
dog food
first
at Little
strategy?
Caesars?
Little Caesars?
or the fucking Caesar, fucking this thing, this shit, free promo.
Oh.
Use promo code Elsewhere Podcast in order to get. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've never looked at the camera. See, I'm down here, so I can hardly see myself. Do you see this? You all see this? That's new. I've never had that.
Oh, ring lights.
Ring lights, yeah.
Uh-oh. She's a YouTuber
Hey.
for real. She at 500 subs and now she all fancy.
Blowing up here.
There you go.
We wear
all
our
rock it now.
sunglasses at
Look
night.
at us though. Yeah.
So we can...
Here, risky business, baby. Our futures are too bright for this.
That's facts.
Guy's the limit.
Damn, I'm the coolest looking one.
Hi, partner.
I'm a female. I look cooler than all y'all. So, because I got those.
Damn, I'm the
So,
coolest looking one.
just saying. You can't
Cat
compete.
wins.
Bro, I'm looking pretty fresh. I'm not gonna lie.
You know?
You have a double strap on your headphones.
I do.
Like they're up here, but then they're right
Damn.
here too.
Yeah.
Them bitches got four-wheel drive.
These are like old studio microphones that are basically like they're the industry standard for like mixing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, AKGs,
Which industry?
music like mixing.
Food industry? Mixing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Caesars.
Aaron.
You bumping that while you're working out all the way back?
Oh no, these are just strictly studio.
Oh, okay. My bad, dude. My bad.
Shut up, little Caesar.
My bad. You wearing a turtleneck, too? Turtleneck sweater?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, I can't even talk about that. That's actually nice.
I don't wear those ever. I
And you
can't.
don't wear them inside the house either.
Bro, it's cold.
It's like-
That
cold.
bitch probably short sleeve.
No.
Like a vest with a turtleneck on it.
Yeah, one short sleeve, one long sleeve. Multi-purpose,
Okay, we'll do
baby.
it.
Truth looks blind.
I do. Look, when he said that, I said,
He looks like Ray Charles.
maybe I grabbed the wrong pair of glasses.
Thought you look a little essay right now. Thought you about to be hitting a lean back, baby.
I
You know?
say nothing.
Go Raiders. Oh shit. How y'all feeling, chat? Y'all doing good?
I'm watching the chat. I'm just.
We look like fighter pilots.
Oh, let's go, baby.
Top
Let me get
Gun.
the bomber jacket.
Nick makes him
Well,
think of
well,
Super
Nick was-
Troopers.
Yes.
I'm thinking Top Gun.
I might run it back this year for a second year in a row. Easy costume.
Wait, what do I like? I don't have a go-to for chicks with sunglasses. That doesn't really work like that. Like now, if I was in a bikini, like that would be not this stream.
What? I don't even know what I'm talking
No,
about.
I'm saying sunglasses. Top Gun, Ray Charles, Skeletor.
So you're looking for like the female equivalent to that. I'm trying to think of one.
Thank you.
What?
Thank
Oh,
you.
of a girl that wear glasses?
Yeah. Like in a movie.
And I
like
said
a
if I was
badass
wearing a
situation.
bikini, guys would go, "Oh, I know who she looks like." No matter what size or shape somebody is, they'd be like, "Haha." But when it comes
Just like
to
Devil Wears Prada shit. You on your fancy bougie shit.
Test your theory. Go see. Let's see what the chat says.
Ben, I
Matrix. Yeah, Trinity.
Jada. Oh yeah, and Jada had glasses too, didn't she?
hold on.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Let's like do this, like have no like my short hair, right? To be Trinity,
there you go.
I have to have like no
Now-
hair. I have to have your haircut.
Okay, now you gotta put the sunglasses on and
Yeah.
say this. You gotta say this. Dodge this.
What? Uh-oh, here we
Am
go.
I so old that people don't know the fucking Matrix reference?
Dodge
I
this.
mean, that ain't really like one of the standout lines to me.
Oh yeah, it is. Ah,
Dodge this could be from anything, cuz.
Yeah, exactly.
That could be from a lot of things.
remember the movie Wanted? Like, it could have came from that.
oh, Wanted stole fucking
It
Matrix.
could have been from Shrek 3.
Facts.
I mean, you know,
Anything.
Fuck watches Shrek
Three
3.
Stooges.
watch your mouth, dog. Watch your mouth, Squid. Well, I know y'all just dropped the track today, but let me find out.
Bro.
I feel
Let me
naked
find
now
out.
without my sunglasses on. I feel weird.
Put respect on Michael Myers' name, bro.
Nick has layers.
Yes.
Do we get that one? No.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
See,
dude
that was
does
good.
Love
That was
Guru?
specific. That was good.
Love Guru, right?
Cat, check the donos. We got one?
Yeah.
Aw,
think
Jay,
tonight.
I know who that is. She tips $6.90. Hi, cuties. Just dropping by to sprinkle my boo shit around the place. That is, by the way, from BBF Baby,
BBF baby.
which
Shout out.
I'm pretty sure Truth knows what that means.
Yeah.
I love you. To her. I'm sorry, not her. It's a her.
Oh, you don't love us? Okay. All right. All right. Now these are my hater blockers.
Hold on.
Your hater blockers.
I
Like
need,
that idea, really?
I need to get a little bit more love. Hold on.
That's a fire ass idea. I think we should do it now. But I don't know if Cat can pull it up on stream.
Ooh, that would be
That's
interesting.
fucking fire, bro.
If we could figure out the Streamlabs thing.
Okay, so here's the thing. If y'all want to sit through me fucking with the screens long enough to figure it out, then I will fucking do it. Hands down. I don't care.
Well, no, Truth doesn't even use Streamlabs, do you?
Nah.
Yeah,
So what? You would need me to do that to do it?
I think you might. I'm
No.
not sure.
Can I not share my screen?
I think you have to have Streamlabs in order to join.
No, but can't I? No. That's the Streamlabs
'cause I
thing.
did it without it before.
Oh.
But I'm saying, what if I share my screen in Discord, like Inception type shit, and see if it'll pop up with you guys at the same time it pops up on my screen?
Might show us on the side, yeah. If you set it up like that.
Yeah, try it.
Fuck it. If I screw this up, y'all, we'll be back. Hold on. Let's see.
I mean, been there, done that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's the OG stream. We all went through the motions together.
Hold on. Let me look. If y'all hear weird shit, then that's probably just me.
Damn, I look cool as shit with my glasses on. Okay, hold on. I see something going on
Hold
on
on.
the screen.
I gotta do something real quick.
Make sure you
There you
have
go.
that Pornhub shit that you was just had up.
Dodge this.
Ah, turn it back on.
Dodge this. I can't believe Skullz really got in the character too. He gonna move all up to the screen.
Yeah.
Dodge this. Nobody know where the fuck that came from.
It's the Matrix. Man, fuck you.
Did that
Oh,
work?
man. I like you, Truth.
Yeah, you already know, bro.
It worked! Y'all, it worked. So
It
you
works?
guys, they have to jump in and watch my screen share.
Drop
Where's the
frames a little
porn?
bit, I can't tell.
There's no porn yet. I mean, there's no
I thought we were
porn.
watching porn. We're reacting to porn, right? We gonna react to this Amber Heard?
Oh, I'm in here. I
I'm
can
not
see
here
it.
for that.
Yeah, no.
I'm good. Thanks though for that.
Unless my connection's tripping, you might be dropping frames on stream.
I probably am with the YouTube open or for some or the
Yeah. You on Wi-Fi, Cat?
You guys can share your screen in Discord. I don't have to do it. Then I can stream what's on here without having the extra tax on my computer.
I see what you're saying. That's true. That's true. That's true.
Because I don't know how to use this shit.
If that gets looking right again.
Does it look better now that I turned that off?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is you on Wi-Fi though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, and
Yeah,
there's my modem right there. My modem's right there.
Well, then you need an Ethernet cable.
Yeah, don't matter. You should. Yeah.
You don't
should hardwire
understand.
it.
You guys, you don't understand. Like, if I could pull this down without fucking everything up. I don't
Why you
have
gotta
a,
pull it down?
no, I don't have a plug for my laptop. It doesn't have an
Get a
Ethernet
USB
plug.
little adapter.
I don't have any more USB spots. My
Get a
ca-
bigger USB adapter thing to get
Yeah,
more
get
USB
that-
things, and then get you the adapter.
Wait, you
Yeah.
mean get a
You gotta run this
PC? I'm
sometime.
trying to get a PC. By the way, Ben T, appreciate you. $10. Seriously, love you guys. Love you back, man.
Hey.
Much love, homie.
It's the piece that you need, so you can get a. It's like a extender, where you can just put not an extender, but where you
Oh.
got another USB slot.
Sid, thank you. $5. Hey, Kat, just sending a little love your way. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed that. I did not mean to do that. My bad. I was doing whatever the things that I was trying to do that did not work.
Relatable.
Jamie,
Yeah,
I do
there's-
not read the Bible. I mean, I do read the Bible, but that is not my go-to. Do y'all want to see my go-to?
The Bible?
I'm just kidding. I'm
The
not going to
Bible?
show you my go-to books.
Yeah, the Bible.
Oh yeah, that's you talking about them X-rated books.
By the way, if anybody missed my Ivy Asher podcast last weekend, that was fire. We had a blast. Just saying. What do y'all share your screens and let's see if we can do it that way.
Y'all know I don't know how to do it.
Okay, so
Let
what do
Nick do
y'all?
Let me do it.
No, not you, Skullz, because I mean I'm sure you could, but I think Nick probably already knows how.
Oh, okay.
What should I pull
Damn,
up?
he just shut you down, bro.
Just
I'm not gonna argue. I
Put
don't know
on-
what I'm doing.
anything would be great.
Oh. Don't say that.
Oh, I got both rolled up now. Fuck, there we go. We back at it. Back at it like a crack addict.
Cat, I'm gonna talk to you about getting your shit set up. I mean, hardwired though.
Well, yeah, I mean it's just. Okay, let
Don't
me s-
worry.
Let me see.
I'll
how I
just
do this.
FaceTime you, and then you can walk and you can show me how it look.
Like,
Yeah, I have like a USB thing where you plug it into the USB and then it's like a little deck.
But
where you
more-
can put
more.
USBs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
what I'm
Yeah,
talking
get
about.
one of those.
you can't see it. Hold on, I'm trying. Those
Lower
are
the
all my
brightness.
slots.
Yeah. What I'm. But wait a minute. But neither one of them is an Ethernet.
There
port,
is
though.
no spot for an Ethernet. That's what I'm saying.
Get you something like this that gives you more USB ports.
Won't that break
You got
my
a Chromebook? You got a Chromebook?
No, I have a Levano IdeaPad 3.
We get you a damn PC.
It's a
dude.
Corleone special. Like,
We getting you a PC.
Yeah, we gonna get one. For sure.
Elsewhere brought to you by Corleone.
it really is. Kinda. Nick, share your screen.
Bet.
Hey, Kat, why don't you pin your pin the dono link?
Jess isn't here anymore. Hold on, I gotta get it. Give me a second.
Nick, we gonna talk about that. Nick, we gonna put that together so she can get one.
Yeah.
We'll put it together.
Oh, I'm still on. Look whose stream I'm still on. You know who that fool is?
That's probably like the coolest person in the world.
No, not
You're
even.
me.
I mean, yeah, of course.
He looked like it.
He does.
I mean,
look
I don't
like
know him, but he looked like it. Looked like he could be. Okay, look at Nick doing shit.
it. Oh, hold on.
Nick, you really know how to use this Discord shit, huh?
Once in a while. Microphones apparently not, but
Was that fish?
No, you got it together though. I need a backup mic like you though. That shit is smart, bro.
it was just in case. I never got rid of it.
But you know what? I do got a backup mic. I got the snowball.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I got, but that's the Yeti though, right?
Yes, this is the Yeti Blue or
Yeah.
Blue Yeti Pro,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I got the snowball.
It works.
Yep.
Gonna get this head.
Oh, Che, I want it louder. My bad.
Oh yeah, Darnell.
Can you actually hear it?
Life is just
I can hear it.
begun.
I can't hear it.
I can.
And did you have to click on it?
Click. Oh, watch screen.
Way. Mama.
Even better because I don't think Chat can hear it that great.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, let's do a reaction. This shit about to be fire, yo. This shit about to be fire.
Big brain Nick.
There, I pinned it. I'm doing it on my phone, so it looks all like janky. Sorry about that. That cat's was amazing. Don't even play with me. There's my cat.
Oh, I'm glad you like that.
Hey, Freddie, come here,
Hey.
baby. What are you running
Don't
for?
eat
I
nothing
can't see.
stupid.
Come here, you asshole.
Where the fuck's that
Hey.
cat?
He's over
Shout
there.
out really for the idea, bro. Shout out.
Well, I don't do reactions, so this is different for me. This is new.
Dope ass idea, Willie.
So
Good
what are
shit.
we reacting to? Do I get to do this now? Hey, Abnormal Rapper, what's up, man? I talk to him all
Welcome
the time.
to the world.
I talk
Oh,
to
shout out Aaron, man. I ain't seen y'all in a minute, Willie and Aaron, man.
That's because
Salute
they're
to y'all.
always in Nick's streams and not ours.
They don't fuck with me no more. With Nick on, he just fuck Nick, man. I'm
There's
tired of Nick.
Freddie.
This game, baby.
There he is. There's the baby.
I'm just playing Nick.
That's Prince Frederick. Meow meow.
That is a cute cat.
We forget what we're doing.
You closed
what
your.
happened?
You
I lost
ended
sound
it.
video.
I ain't say nothing about you.
Okay, well he closed that, so we'll close it for the moment. But there's this Freddie.
Jamie got my back. I love you. At least
Jamie-
someone does.
Jamie cool, bro. I fuck with Jamie.
Yeah,
That's my
Jamie's
dog.
awesome.
Yeah,
She's
Jamie cool, bro.
she's my best booty friend.
I'm gonna pull up on Jamie. We gonna do karaoke. I'm dead ass too, bro. Matter of
Jamie
fact,
can sing.
Nick, you pull up, cause y'all gonna be
Bet.
all in LA. So I'll pull up. And we can
I'm
do
there. I'm there, cuz. I'm there.
We gonna have to do some type of duet, bro.
Oh, let's do it.
All right. Say less. I'm dead ass serious.
Ben, that's because you're not here all the time.
What y'all gonna sing? You going country? Or you going rock? What are you doing?
Wait.
Y'all know I know my country now.
Oh, he could do the country.
Y'all know I know my country now.
Oh,
We
shit.
can do a little Thomas Rhett. We can do a little
Oh.
James Brown. We can take
Okay.
it back to the classics with Alan Jackson. Tim
Real
McGraw.
country. Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
I mean, shit. I do this shit now.
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, there are some independent artists that I know who have dropped songs today, other than you guys. Which, I'm just saying. One is
Cool.
called Fur and Fangs, and it's country-ish, like rock country. It's pretty cool. And let's see what else.
Okay.
But Nick's got to share his stream again. Why is my hair standing
Oh,
straight?
the only thing was apparently Chat said they could barely hear
Darnell.
the audio.
Darnell, I'm gonna hit you up about this, bro. Is that second picture? Does that go through a USB port? But I don't think the Ethernet cord will work through a USB port. I think you have to have a USB port.
Hold on, I'm gonna get you right. Hold up. You can have. There is a dongle you can actually buy. Yes, I said dongle. That goes from USB to an Ethernet thing where you can plug an Ethernet cable into it.
But will it work the same though?
Yes, I've used it before. I used my laptop to stream even.
Abnormal's got one dropping tonight, too. What time?
Okay. I might fuck with that, Darnell.
There he is. Look, see?
Yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is.
He
Who's
famous.
no country. Oh, bro, I got country reactions that I see.
Jamie Johnson. Oh shit.
Yeah, you guys should turn me on to some like. You should turn me on to some country that I would like.
Bye, Valerie.
That's a bet, dude.
Thanks for
Listen,
swinging
all-
through.
When I'm in the car, if I'm not listening to like my little playlist, it's only on country.
I
Like
almost
I don't-
requested some country for you today, True.
Okay, I want to play one, but I'm afraid
bro.
that it'll drop a couple frames. But if people will not.
Oh.
Whoa.
What's up, Jamie?
Willie and Aaron tipped $40.
Let's go.
Dropped a
what
link
up?
in Nick's Discord for a song.
Oh,
Can y'all
boy.
hear that? Can y'all hear this? No.
I
Mhm.
heard like an
Great.
air horn for a second.
Yeah, that's what it is. Hold on. No? Yeah? No?
No.
No, fuck it.
It'll drop frames, so the people won't complain about me dropping frames. Like, they're like, oh my god, it paused for three breaths. Like, if they won't do
No,
that
Nick
shit,
can do it.
then I'll do it.
Nick can do it.
Yeah.
Nick can do it.
Yeah, but we could hear it, but I don't think they could. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll turn it up.
No, they was y'all able to hear what Nick was playing, y'all?
The sound was low, I think, at least. It was like super low.
There's no way where you can adjust that.
I'm gonna try and see if I can.
Abnormal. Actually, I can turn you up, Nick, in Discord. So,
Oh yeah.
boom.
Tina suggested 307 Reacts and Exhorter too. They did that Freebird cover.
They
right?
did. They did.
And
I've
Abnormal
been
has
wanting.
Villain. He just released music, and he's a friend of mine, by the way. I talk to him on IG all the time.
Darnell, I'm gonna send you my PO box as soon as I get off of this, bro. And Kat, I'm gonna send it to you, or unless you can just send it to Kat. It don't matter. He got one for you, Kat, where you can use the USB for the Ethernet. He got one. He just sent me the picture of it.
Oh well, I did miss that. I'm sorry, Kathy. My bad. I try to pay attention to the chat, but I've got like 80 things going on, and my cat is annoying me, and my kids, and they're playing Jenga,
Let's-
and things are crashing, and it's just the same.
Oh, good. We're gonna figure it out.
I'm writing these down, by the way, because you know that's what I do.
So Nick, when I come up, bro, this is what we gonna have to do. We can do some country shit, right? But then we gonna have to do some classic hip hop shit. We can do some.
Oh, let's do some Shaggy.
Yes.
Was it me? Or Mr. Boombastic?
Oh, can you go to the nexus to your villa? I got it.
Whatever happened to like
Boombastic.
who's the
Mr. Bombastic.
That's the shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that shit in my playlist right now, bro.
what about Big Sean? Like, you know,
I keep losing y'all.
the
sound. Hold
temperature
on. Oh,
song or
shit.
something.
Hold
Skullz, knock knock.
What? What about
Jamie
me?
keeps
What?
saying knock fucking knock.
Oh wait, I get. Oh, who's there? I didn't realize it was a joke. I thought I was like. I
on. Oh
missed
wow,
it.
you butchered that one.
Who's there?
Me!
Got him.
Me, bitch.
I know
Snap
307's
me.
live. I'm aware. I was actually gonna pull them up on my phone just to say hi and say, "Hey, bro, we're live. Sorry we can't be there, but love you anyway." Because I love them to pieces. They're amazing guys.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Oh.
They did
What?
a stream for you.
They
Wait,
did.
Wait, hold on. Let's not butcher Jamie's joke anymore. Wahoo.
Why you always tripping?
It's Wayne Brady, bitch.
Waiting for the punchline.
Wahoo, yay. Wahoo is me,
It's
Mario.
me. It's a me, Mario.
Man, if y'all don't mute Jamie ass for 5 minutes,
I'm on it.
yeah, mute her for 5 fucking minutes, bro.
Both Skullz and Nick have perms in my chat. Just saying.
I approve of that one.
Okay, hold on for 2 seconds. I'm gonna do something fun, and I don't care if the whatever drops a little bit. Oh, 5769 has tipped $10. Don't have to, but would love to hear Skull say, "I feel the need for tweed."
Come on,
Need
Skull,
for
let's get it.
tweed.
You gotta
Wait,
say the whole thing.
Wait, where
With
is it?
feeling, it's in my. I see it. It's a tip.
You know, I feel the need. Come on.
I don't know that song.
The need for
Oh.
tweed. I feel the
I don't know
need.
it, man.
The need
Dang.
for speed, but if you say
Oh, so-
tweed instead.
I feel the need for tweed.
He ain't nothing, bro. He ain't even got TV, bro.
I got a TV right there.
Hey,
It
yo,
sucks.
what kind of guitar is that behind you, bro?
Oh, it's I think it's a Keith Urban one. I used to have an Ibanez, but it's a Keith Urban one.
That's
That's
the
brand.
maker.
Bye, Jamie.
He has his own line or
Yeah,
something.
it's his own line. Yeah.
Love you. Jamie's headed out, I think.
Yeah. Aw.
Bye,
See you
Jamie.
later,
Good
Jamie.
knock joke.
Okay, so
Now we don't got a muter.
my frames are gonna drop, y'all. So if anybody says anything, I'm gonna ignore you because I already know it's gonna happen. But the whole
Okay.
point is I plan on jumping into 307s right now to show them some love.
All right.
because I think that that just makes sense to me. You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to jump in. You might hear it on the stream. Let me get it so you guys can see it too.
Damn it, I was hoping you left already, Jamie.
Jamie funny as fuck, bro.
You know it's all love.
I like Jamie though.
Try that.
Dude, she always making me laugh.
Jamie's alright.
Yeah, she alright.
She just-
It's supposed to load. I don't know if it's ever going to load though. I can't find my mouse. It just disappeared off the planet. That was great.
Freebird live stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's the group Freebird, right?
It's a song. See, they're pausing, so I can't really. You're live on my live, and it's lagging me out. So love ya. Okay,
Went out and ran the camera for us and all that good stuff. So it was fun, man.
that's the best I could do, y'all.
Yeah, once you get that Ethernet cable though, your shit is gonna be different.
Way better.
Way better, bro.
So there's 307 Reacts. They just dropped a song with Exhorter, Freebird cover, I believe.
Nothing super crazy. Unless you're talking, are you talking about that one or our live stream?
Right over here.
Talking about the live stream camera.
You got their audio off.
Yeah, it's Cat. You probably
Maybe
need to
not.
go ahead and get a body.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
I'm trying to get out of there. I can't find my mouse.
Live and Cat's live lagging her out. So. Oh, nice. Hey, we love you too, Cat. Yep, love you too.
Okay, they saw us. Cool, cool. All right, I'm out.
Yeah.
See, I tried, okay? I'm trying to show love. It was buffering a little bit, I know. But no, definitely, that's something I actually have considered doing because, to be honest, like, when you have a larger platform as a reactor, let's just say, people want you to do, like, the bigger names, and they come to you for the bigger names, right? As a rule. I'm not saying that they, and I know for a fact because I watch you guys, so I know this. The smaller names, they don't necessarily give you the views, but what if it's a smaller person reacting to a smaller artist just to get them some exposure and show them out, which is what I do when I bring guests on, but I never play their music because of the whole copyright bullshit. So I'm like, I was considering actually doing videos, like separate videos for actual songs of the people that I fuck with, that I know, like, for example, Abnormal Rapper is in the chat. He's a friend of mine. Like doing a video listening to one of his songs, but separate. Why is my hair standing on end? Hold on.
Glasses on.
Does
So
that
let
make
me-
sense?
Let me so the thing about reactors, right? Like me, Nick, and Skullz, have y'all ever seen channels that say subscribe? I mean, not subscribe, damn, like a subscription? Like where y'all pay
Oh, the
money
membership?
Members.
Youth memberships.
membership.
You guys can't get them, I know.
Yeah, so my thing is to you is you know the reason why we can't get them though, right?
Yeah, I do.
So do you want to risk that?
Well, that's why I do. Well, here's the thing. Okay. Here's my question, though. See, I would prefer to do if it was completely like copyright free, but a lot of people that are smaller don't own their beats. So I get nailed for it.
Exactly.
That's the
So
problem.
Hold on. Yeah, because the people who make the beats, you can get a copyright.
I got claimed by
thing.
Skullz.
Damn, Skullz.
Yeah.
Shit.
For which
And
song?
I haven't done it, but like moving forward, everything that I release will be, you won't be able to do it without a copyright claim from everything that I.
Yeah,
release
but
from
you would
this-
let me, right?
Well, see that I don't know how to clear it for you. Just like Nova, when she told you can use shit, but it was still
Exactly,
like that.
yeah.
Goes, I don't know how that shit works, but what I'm saying is, it will be automatically copyright claim, like no matter what, moving forward. So even if it is a independent artist with, you know, whatever, a small following, or he's growing, whatever the case you want to say, the beat could automatically be copyright. So you know what I'm saying? And I'm just putting it out there for you to say, like, man, just weigh your options. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I get that,
maybe
'cause-
later on down the line, you might want to be able to charge memberships because you have a podcast. It's different.
Well,
I wouldn't worry about it.
the
Yeah, I wouldn't- I
competition.
wouldn't
You could do. Well, I would honestly. You could do it though, because you could always just do Patreon.
That's true.
Like, YouTube memberships aren't even that popular. There's still half people using Patreon, half people still using memberships. Like, I haven't seen enough from YouTube to be like, oh, Patreon's not going to be anything anybody uses. If it really happened like that, you could just go to Patreon.
Well, see, in all honesty, I forgot what I was going to say. I had something really imperative to say, and I forgot it.
Well, I think I found out how to remove and review requests. Like if you go to the YouTube studio, there's literally like a copyright section. If you click on that, you'll see like removal requests. So it's just a matter of if they put in.
Yeah, I did see that.
Oh, that's cool.
About that. That is right. He right. But at the same time too, another thing too, it's not just about the memberships. It's endorsements. If you have a lot of copyright claims, you know, they might not reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? Age restricted videos, anything like that, they might not reach out to you to run advertisements on your channel because of the strike. Not the strikes, but the claims.
Right.
You know, so that's why you don't see a lot of reactors with endorsements. You know what I'm saying? So like it's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, and here, this goes back to that, not an argument, but the conversation we had way back when, in the very beginning. And I know Nick was a huge part of that one, was people that get real salty about they want this, they want that, they want to be seen. Why can't you watch their shit? Like, for example, people tell me all the time, not all the time, because, like, compared to what you guys get when it comes to input from people, I get, like, 3 comments. You guys get tons. But people are like, well, why can't you just do a reaction and jump up to 1,000 and you can get monetized? I'm like, because that's counterproductive. Because if I do reactions and get copyright claimed and then I want to be monetized, then my reactions aren't monetized. So what sense does that make? Do you know what I'm saying?
That's halfway true. But even with reactions, there's other ways you could monetize besides just Google
But it's not
ads.
about that for me. It's more about having conversations with awesome people.
That's the main issue with that logic is like, oh, just do it to get the views.
And see,
like,
that's what
no.
I don't want. And I don't, like, I've always said, because I know you guys have heard me say this a million times, I always say, oh, I could, right? I could. It's no big deal. I really could, but I'm not going to, because it's just not for me. Maybe at some point it might be. I'm not saying never. I'm saying it's just not what I'm interested in. And I sure as fuck don't have time for that. But talking to people, getting to know people as people, getting to know content creators, getting to know what drives them, what drives people to do the music that they do or write a book or whatever the case may be, is my everything, if that makes sense.
Right. But that's what you have a passion for. That's the thing, too, that's messed up about the whole theory of, oh, just make reaction videos and get it for the numbers and shit. That's going to hurt you in the long run. That's why there's so many channels that stall out at certain numbers and their engagement's shitty because they'll do it. They're not putting effort into it. They'll get the quick numbers, but there's no actual family, community that's going to keep growing it. You stall out once you run out of shit.
I was just talking about that when you was fixing your mic about how dead subs. Just
bad engagement.
Yep, bad
If
engagement.
it's just a bunch of random people that just click on your videos and okay, you might have videos do good and then videos do terrible, but you have no baseline to work with. You have no like core actual community and stuff like that. And that's when you do that, it's only going to have so high of a ceiling. Then you're screwed because they're there for the videos and just the fact to click on another video. They're not there for you, for your community, for the vibes, anything.
So honestly, and this question for any one of you, 3 of you, or all of you, since the last time that we were all on either a podcast together or in the same room as each other, what's the coolest thing that's happened? Like, just something that's happened that was just like, this is fucking dope. Like, this is amazing. I want to screenshot that right now.
I mean, we all have some crazy moments. I think we're just like, man, something super cool that happens.
Anything. It could be kind of cool. It could be super cool.
I mean, I did a song with Los, who I feel like is the top 3 rapper in the world. I did a song with him. I also met you and Nick. That's super dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Something that I, like, who would have knew, right? Like, starting this shit off, like, who would have knew? You know what I'm saying? And that shit was super dope to me. Shit. And then from that moment, just going live with Nick at your house for, like, 9 hours. That shit crazy. You know, like, because it's an experience for me. Like, it would have been one thing if I just did a song with King Los, but I met him. Like
Right.
I went out to Cali and linked up with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different from, okay, let me send you this session and you do your verse and then send it back. That's one thing, but to be able to put hands on somebody, like bro, like you know what I'm saying, like the interaction. So for me, it's that type of moment. And then I gotta say, my last one, bro, might probably be the most important one. Is my boy Richard, man, when he literally told me that I saved his life, and his daughter came in the chat in the thing and said, "Hey, you really thank you for keeping my dad here with me." That type of shit.
That's the stuff right there.
Yeah, that you can't. It's nothing better than that. Nothing.
It's almost overwhelming how much it's
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 just hard
wild.
to believe, bro. Like just to take in, bro. So that's mine.
Yeah, I'd have to say with like the pins and needles video, like all the love and all the people reaching out and all the stories and shit like that, and people saying like, "Thank you for making that." You know, I've been in recovery, and this kind of stuff, spreading this awareness is really productive. I think that probably meant the most to me on the channel. And also, I've had a few people say some things like that about my tool reactions and everything. You've given me something to look forward to every week.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, it's like, damn, because like for real, like I remember like looking forward to shit, you know, like that's why I like going to concerts and shit. It's like, no matter how bad this moment is, maybe I got this to look forward to.
That's it.
Like, in just those kind of comments, I think those are the best things.
Yeah, that means the world.
No.
Yeah, because I could say the same thing, because that's always what I've told people. Like the exact way you said it is that people always like, what made you want to be an actor or do YouTube? It's like I just want to entertain. Like I know when I was younger and going through some shit, whatever it was, I'd always be like, oh, I can go watch this show though. It's gonna come out every Sunday on this time. And then it was some other world I could just watch, even if it's 30 minutes. You get to kind of have that moment of just something fun to look forward to keep you going sometimes, or just something to kill time. Whether it's to make you laugh, cry, didn't matter. But when I realized that, I was like, oh, I want to be a part of that. Like I want to like do that for somebody else. And that's why even like the YouTube thing, the most special thing for me that I just get to say thank you for every day is that even though acting I can't do right now still for dumb reasons, that the past several years I haven't been able to do that, but I've still been able to entertain people. And just on my own terms, on my own accord. And that stuff will come back and that'll work its way eventually, and I can be patient, but I've been very lucky to where I can still do that in different ways, like YouTube. And that sort of stuff, getting those same things like Truth's talking about, those like it's crazy, because in the moment, like when we're filming some of these videos, we're just like goofing off. We're having a good time. We're not thinking it's going to be something that heavy or that like impactful necessarily on some videos. We just kind of like get in the system of doing them and having fun, and then you really hear what it means to somebody. It's like, damn, like you almost have to remind yourself sometimes that, you know, it's a dope thing.
That's fuel, man. That makes you want to make more. That makes you want to do more, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like if you didn't, like, I feel like if I didn't get comments like that, I wouldn't want to do this as much as I, you know, like it's definitely fuel. It definitely lights a fire under your ass, and you're like,
it's a reminder.
I want to do more for people. I want to do more for, you know, it just puts you in a different gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, and the funny thing is that Richard wasn't the first one that told me stuff like that. Like,
yeah,
I used to post them. I used to take certain comments and post them on my IG and Twitter and stuff, but I stopped. But he wasn't the first one. So when people say that type of stuff, like, matter of fact, I got one today. I think it was during the live, and they said, man, they said it was a comment, and they said, watching your videos, because you know I'll be depending on whatever I'm reacting to, right, make me feel a way. So sometimes I start going on a little rant, and I speak how I feel about it, good, bad, whatever. And the person said, and then a lot of times, you know, people go back. Once they find your channel, they go back and watch older video. I don't know what the fuck I be saying in these videos, right?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have to
way
go
back when.
Yeah, I have to go back to the timestamp or whatever to hear what you're talking about. And then the person said something about like, man, it's because of you that I didn't give up on. I gave up on whatever it was I was doing. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember, but and she was like, but because of you, I stayed with it, or I got back on it, something like that. So like, yeah, I like to make people laugh and all that shit, but I like to give people hope. You know what I'm
Inspiration.
saying? Yeah, motivation. I want you to be
Whatever they can use it for. Something to use that for.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So, Kat, what about you?
Miss 500.
I was actually I had a kind of a response to what you guys are saying, and not in a negative way, just in a perspective way. I rarely get comments. I generally get them from the same people every time. 2 or 3, maybe 5, like out of the blue. But generally, I get the comments. Okay, I don't get negative feedback for the most part, so I don't get the hate that y'all get at all.
It's coming. It's coming.
No, I'm sure it is at some point, because I'd be like, fuck all y'all, and they're gonna be like, well,
Yeah, the
fuck you
bigger you
back,
get,
bitch.
the
I'm like,
bigger you
okay, bye.
Yeah, the bigger you get, it's coming.
But the thing is that, okay, take this with a grain of salt, and this is not in a negative way, so hear me out. Though I don't want anyone to go through something negative in order to see what I'm putting out there and then it make it into a positive. So I'm not wishing ill on anyone, but I hope that if something is going on and somebody just needs something and they happen to tune in because I posted something, or it's a guest that they rock with, and that maybe it being unscripted, or maybe me just talking shit or talking about, all the peens in a fucking, dirty book author podcast, puts them in a headspace where they come back just one more time. I want that, but I don't want that, if that makes sense. I don't want that for anyone to need that, but if they do, I hope someday to make an impact on somebody.
Yeah, I think we all need that at some point, though.
But
It's
I
just
haven't got
part
that
of
yet,
life.
but I'm hoping, and I
You
know
have.
I know that there are people that go back. Like, I always tell people, my watchers after the fact are actually higher than my at the time watchers. People listen later, which is why I don't care if I'm on video or not, because if someone wants to pop in headphones or pop in earbud, whatever the fuck they're called, and they want to watch or listen while they're vacuuming, cool, right? Doesn't bother me none. I don't want them to feel like if I'm not watching, I'm not paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No.
that's been kind of my thing, is I want people to have the opportunity to hear it without having to stare at their screen, because that's my biggest thing. I read books here. I'm on YouTube here. I'm on IG promoting here. I'm networking here all day, every day. So I want people to have a chance to step back and breathe a little bit, but I'm hoping to have some kind of an impact. I haven't gotten the feedback with that yet. However,
It exists.
I just think, I just feel like
that's why we say that those like messages and stuff even mean so much.
they do, though.
Because those are just the people that are saying it.
You guys realize that
They're
y'all
influenced
y'all
enough to
saved
admit
me,
that they got
right?
to- those are the
Did
people
y'all
that
get
are
that?
admitting that they've got something going on that's bothering them, and are going out of their way, like insane over the top, to say, "Hey, your stuff helped me."
Did y'all get that?
Like,
Y'all saved me.
Not everybody has that ability to do that. Like,
Skullz
there's even more people
and
who just
Nick.
watch it, enjoy it. How often do you leave a comment on a YouTube video you watch?
All the time.
Yeah, I never do.
But here's
Not
the
very
thing.
often.
You guys don't get it. Like, you guys saved me. You guys pulled me out of where I was. And I'm not talking about just you, but you guys are the 3 pretty much most, and the people that know me and or my really close friends know what I'm saying. So I'm not worried about offending anybody. You 3 are like my go-to. You're the guys. You're the boys. Like, hands down, if I ever need you, I can
Brought
call
the
you.
bros together too.
Yeah,
But that's
facts.
the thing. I wasn't me who I am now without you guys. I wasn't as outgoing as I mean I was, but I couldn't do it publicly without Skullz. I didn't feel supported until I met Nick, and then Truth has just been riding with me every day and told me every day how much I'm worth. You 2 came out to see me. You were on here with me every single time, no matter what fucking schedule I made you do. Like, I wouldn't be where I am or who I am right now without the 3 of you, which is why this is such a big deal to me, for you guys to be here.
Yeah, it's dope. And then too, like what Nick was basically saying, just in a little bit more like a deeper, like, because you build connections and not just connections as far as network, right? You build connections as people, right? Like,
That's
I ain't
the
never
intention.
met Antonio a day in my life. but that's my guy.
That's
you know
that dude right there.
my guy, bro. Like I fuck with Antonio, bro. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never met him a day in my life, but that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is. And it's same with Darnell. Like I can go through the list. You know what I'm saying? Like Jamie, just them just good people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about it, or one thing about it is you tend to flock with people that you relate to, right? So like fake people relate to fake people because they do fake shit. That's how it works. Real people, you know what I'm saying, stick together. You know, they just you click up with however you are. You know what I'm saying? Your personality and everything, you click up with the people that's on the same type of time that you moving on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, like just right now on this scale, I pulled up in Houston to meet Nick and Kat. I done did a song, multiple songs with Skullz. You know what I'm saying? Y'all introduced me to Keto. We done got a channel together, music together. You know what I'm saying? And it's only, we ain't even scratched the surface of how far everything is about to go. Like we ain't even close to where this shit is about to go. At least to where I know it's about to go. Cause I know what I'm about to do to make all this shit go. I know where I'm about to head. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, I don't have to tell y'all what I got in mind because we gonna do it together.
Yep.
Regardless, even if you know what I'm shooting for, but we shooting for the same thing without the details, right? We shooting for the top, but the top might be different for everybody, but collectively it's the same. You know what I'm
Same
saying?
purpose.
That's it. So yeah, that's why this YouTube shit, when I first started it, it was on some shit like, man, hey man, you know what I'm saying? This can help out with music. I'm funny. It can get me into movies and whatever. But now it's like, bro, I feel like I gotta talk to people. You know what I'm saying? I gotta talk to y'all. And that's why sometimes I do a little, it ain't no reaction. I just drop a video just saying some real shit. Or just whatever I feel at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I can't stop it now. And I feel
That's like-minded people. Once you find those like-minded people, those people that are all striving for something, that rock with you, you rock with them, you stick to that. Like I've been telling stream lately, I finally found like the way to word it. I'm like, man, when I hop on these like live streams, like people are like, oh Nick, you stream way too long, which sometimes I do. But I'm like, this is like, y'all gotta realize this is the fun part for me. Like being live, interacting with y'all, getting to talk with y'all, hang out with y'all. Like this is the fun part because we all rock with each other. We're all kind of like going after some shit, kicking ass, taking names, all that stuff, riding the ups and downs. Like this is the fun part where I get to do the fun side of things, not the editing, not the outside world, not the marketing, thinking of ideas, pressures, burnout. Like this is the fun part.
What's up,
So it's
Blindside?
like even in that sense, that's the time when you get to have fun and actually
right.
enjoy those people
Absolutely.
around you.
Like I go through something and jump on live because I know I'ma feel better. I know y'all gonna fuck with me. I know we gonna, you know what I'm saying? If I need
Boost
encouragement,
that energy, baby.
that's it. Cause I know I give out a lot of encouragement. I know I give out positive energy all the time. And sometimes like you need it too. You know what I'm saying? So I get it back.
Yeah.
I
But
get it
sometimes
right
it's
back.
selfish.
That's it.
It's a healthy relationship. You know, like I say, like any relationship worth having is reciprocated, and that's what you want to latch on to. You want to be around people. You want to surround like
Healthy relationship.
Hey
Be
guys,
surrounded by
continue,
like-minded
but I need to go AFK for 1 minute to put my daughter to bed, real quick.
You're good.
Cause you know
Handle it.
it's my baby.
Handle your business. Handle your
I'll
business.
be right back.
That's real
Yeah.
stuff, though. It is an even balance. That's that healthy relationship. I mean, it's good in real life too, obviously, but like even online, like we get to have that fun too. Some people think we're just going live to do this or do that, but I know like I speak for myself. There's times sometimes where I'm like, man, I'm feeling burnt out. I'm feeling run down. Shitty day. Then I'm like, I got to stream, but I know I'm gonna feel better once I do it because everybody always brings up the energy. The mood's always good. It's fun time, and it's just as much for me as it is for anybody that's watching.
Yep.
Well,
Maybe
we
even
know
more
you're not
so.
faking. We know you're not faking. When you go 8 hours like every fucking time, man, you can't fake that. You cannot fake that.
Nah.
You-
Help it.
that's
Ain't nothing
all
fake,
love,
bro.
man.
Ain't nothing fake, bro. Even like that's like today. I've been tired. I ain't go on Wednesday. I ain't go live Wednesday. I was just beat, and then today I was still beat. And it started off like I can feel it, right? Like when you just not 100, right?
Yep.
Like, man. And the reason why I didn't go live Wednesday was because I could have went live, right? But I didn't because I know I wasn't gonna be able to give everybody the same energy I usually give them. So I was like, man, I'll be doing myself and y'all a disservice for the people who really come in to get the energy, the good vibes, the laugh. Like I ain't want to do that. I ain't want to just sit through it and not be who I am. Like
That's real. Sometimes you gotta take a break. Sometimes you gotta take that break.
got to, man.
And there's a balance there between those taking those breaks and those moments of like, man, I don't know if I'm fully in it, or I'm overthinking this video, this edit, whatever the hell. Like I know I've reminded myself of something I used to tell myself all the time. It's like, okay, dude, like even if it's not your best stuff, just post it. Just get it out there. Sometimes you do need that fucking break. Otherwise, burnout fucking collapses on you. But there's moments where you have to say, okay, look, if it helps one person, that's positive.
Absolutely.
Because one person in entertainment, if one person gets a dumb laugh out of it, enjoys it, likes it, then it's worth it, even if the other ones may not be there for it. It's all positive growth. The same thing I tell people starting out on YouTube. I'm like, just post. It's free to post.
That's it. And then you might start off doing something else. You might start off doing something like for what we do, Shaq is like the highest standard, right? Because he had like over 3 million subs and all that shit. He started off doing pranks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't start off doing reaction. He started off doing some whole other shit. And then found the lane when it was dry. Like he got in perfect time.
That's it. That's it. And you can always shift. Like even that's my channel. I didn't start doing reaction videos on my channel.
Oh yeah? What were
you were doing like vlogs,
I was doing vlogs and just kind of showing what it was like to be an actor in the entertainment industry from Texas.
Oh, that's dope. I'm gonna have to go back
that's all it was for years, or sketches and stuff. But then of course when COVID happened, all that stuff, I couldn't make sketches. I couldn't really go out and vlog. There was no acting stuff to be reporting. And I was like, oh, let me pivot. Let me do something else that sounds like fun to me. And then that's when it happened. And now I'm going to be able to start mixing that stuff back in. But my channel didn't start off as a reaction video back in 2017.
Bro,
this is like my third channel, I think.
I only been doing this shit like a year and maybe a year and a half. Maybe a year and a half.
I'm about the same.
But yeah, so, but it's just, like I said, bro, for me, it's just meeting people, new experiences. I got a big fan base in South Africa, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say all, but a lot of mainstream artists that I react to hit me up personally. You know what I'm saying? Like they tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they hit me up and tell me like, hey man, you come out here, we gonna link and all this type of shit. So like, it's the connections. It's the comments like, hey man, you made my day. I was having a shitty day. You made my day. It's the comments like, hey man, you saved my life. It's the comments like, hey man, you made me stand. Bridget came in like plenty of times. Hey man, you made me stand up for myself, and she went and did some other shit. I don't know if she went, but she did some other shit to change her life because of the shit that I was saying.
I know about that one, but yeah, you're absolutely right.
That's crazy.
Cool.
Thank you. I'm back.
It's just dope, man. So anyway, that's what so with all that being said, right? That just goes back to what you were saying earlier, Kat, right? Because I want to do motivational speaking. I want to do shit like that. So it's way more shit you can do on this channel than just fall down the reaction tunnel, right? You can just do whatever. Like Nick got sketches and it's endless. This is your platform. You already got 500 people that sub to you, but you done reached out to thousands already.
I talk to a lot of people. Like, here's what's interesting to me. Like, so I've expanded my... I'm going to say that the majority of the people I've reached out to on Instagram that I have actually had conversations with, the guests would be the artists, right? And the people in the wings waiting to be on the podcast, I'm scheduling out until like mid to late to now that I know November's open because we're not going to Virginia until December. Yeah. So I'm already scheduling late October at this point. And they're all artists, which they all have, their people and stuff, which is fine. But I'm starting to get comments and DMs from other people, other podcasts, other people that are doing other things, which kind of makes me think of other things. Like, I try to take time for the guests and I try and schedule people, right? What I haven't left myself time for is something that I wanted to do, which is like just coming on here and talking to people, because there are different topics I'd love to address. Things that affect me personally, things that affect people I know personally. You guys know my story enough to know that addiction, domestic violence, all of that is something that I have struggled with. I've had issues with. I'm way past it now. However, I would love to address it. I was going to do a chicks of the content creators, like the women behind the guys. And I have all these plans. The problem is that I either have too many guests or I just made this huge move, which I'm trying to still find my place. But I don't
that
think...
move stuff is stuff you just work yourself through. The
Yeah.
other scheduling stuff is pace yourself. Make time for the stuff you want in conjunction with everything else.
Y'all
It's easier
found
said
my
than done, I
mom
know,
popped
but-
in here. Like, you want to talk about support? She's my mom. She might drive me crazy, but I love her. Like, she obviously supports me. She showed up and was like, hi, like, in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she shows up all the time. I don't think reactions is the way I want to go. But the thing is like, that's how I found all you guys. I found YouTube in general as a whole through reaction channels. And in all honesty, it changed my life to be able to, and I think what it was is that connection of seeing somebody else see the same thing you saw and feel the same way you did. So it's that reliving vicariously through someone else when you can never hit that high again the first time seeing a song, etc., etc. Somebody who thinks they fuck with the same stuff you do, and it immediately gives you a connection to somebody, and it kind of makes you feel like they get it, Yeah. And then all of a sudden it can snowball and develop into something more where you follow them religiously. I have like a top 5 or 6 I click on every time. Let's say, for example, when Tom drops a song, I'm only going to click on them. Everybody else is if I have time. But there's only like 4 or 5 people that I'm going to click on, or 5 or 6, the second it drops. And the people know who they are because my comment hits within minutes. So, just saying. Y'all know who you are.
That's because you got your favorites. You like what you like.
Yeah, but the good, people that I know on a personal level that are good people that I promote and push. Like, I've actually started getting picky about who
You gotta
I...
invest your time right.
You gotta get picky. It's a matter of...
Be selective with your time.
Yeah, exactly. It's your time. It's what you want to invest yourself in. It's what you want to do with your channel, your time, or whatever. You have the right to do that. No one should make you ever feel bad about that. That's just the way of life.
And this isn't advice like talking down, Cat, or anything like this. This is me just telling you something that I want you to keep an eye out for, because I think you might be creeping up on the moment, and these other guys will know what I'm talking about. You might be encroaching on the time where you might have to start like reminding yourself, like, you don't have to like strike while the iron's hot every fucking time. Like, there might be a little thing in the back of your mind at some point where it's like, oh, if I don't do something or do it this pace all fast while it's working, it's gonna go away. Like, you've got a foundation enough to where you don't have to trip about that to the extreme. And I know I've had moments where I've struggled with that, where it's like, it's popping off, I need to keep going, then you get burnt out. Then you get overwhelmed by too much going on, not as much stuff that you enjoy, you're just doing it to keep the ball rolling because you're afraid it can go away any minute. Which of course it all could, but
you
it's
see
not
me
that
going like
realistic.
this. Like, I schedule, and then I'm like, ooh. Schedule,
Right.
and then I'm like, ooh.
Right, and that's just the process of learning
like,
how to pace.
damn
That's all
it.
that is. It takes time. There's no written book you can read about it. And a lot of this stuff in general with content creation, that's the thing I try to explain to people. It's like, looking from the outside in, it's not like talking down. You're just not going to get it.
That's true.
There's so many aspects to what it takes to do it that unless you're in the moment doing it, you have no idea.
Or unless you listen to
Like,
Mr.
some-
L.
at
Boyd,
least
who
some
apparently is
aspects.
like a
You might
savant.
you might have some empathy with some of it. You might be able to kind of put 2 and 2 together. But a lot of things is like, I know, like, I knew what I was signing up for, and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. I know it's going to do good. I have confidence in that. Like, me wanting to be an actor, like, I know what comes along with that territory of getting to the level that I want to get to. But then, even as prepared as I thought I was for that, there's more things that happen that I'm like, oh, I never really knew this is what it felt like. This is what it actually is in the moment, how to deal with that, how to traverse that. You don't know until it hits you.
Yeah.
So that's just one thing I want to remind you, because that's something that could really, like, it sucks if you get in that mode of like, oh, I need to keep going, just for the sake of going, just so it doesn't drop off, disappear. You don't want that. So just keep that in the back of your mind.
No, I
And-
appreciate that. I do.
And to further what you saying too, a lot of people do, especially reactors and shit. They chase views. So like if you do something that got 10,000, right, and you normally get 500, 1,000 or 2,000, and you get something that hits 10, 15,000, they go right back. Right? They go right back because that means, like, to me, I just feel like you're chasing views. Now you could be a fan. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. It's definitely exceptions. You could be a fan and just want to hear more or whatever. That's not what I do though. I stick to my little schedule. You know what I'm saying? If a video do 50, 60,000, 70,000, all right, I'm gonna still get back to this person when I get back to this person. Like, it's not gonna be, oh, I gotta go right back because now like you were saying, far as like striking while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to be a fan of me and not who I'm reacting to.
Right.
See,
You
And
know?
honestly, too, like I think it's like partly like just listen to what you want to listen to, because if you have the enthusiasm for it, people are just gonna come to you and
It's
gravitate.
gonna translate. Yeah.
Yeah, it translates exactly. I mean, like that's what I did with my tool reactions. Like I started at like getting like 2,000 views a piece. Not a lot, but then as it went on, now I'm like
Because
at
you
least
enjoy it.
yeah, and there's like a real like solid foundation of people who like can't wait for next week, you know, and it's like I can't wait for it either.
Right.
And it's that
That's your
reciprocity. and
schedule. You see what I'm saying? You said
Yeah.
like next week.
Yeah.
You got your own schedule. It's not like, okay, damn, I did this person. You know what I'm saying? Or you see somebody that do a BTS reaction and that shit got a million, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you say, oh, I gotta do it now because you chasing the view, and then you might not even like that shit, and then but you gonna act like you like it, so you can keep getting. See, I just don't like that type of shit.
I don't
So
like that either.
yeah, I don't like that. Because if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you, and that don't mean I don't like the artist. I just don't like that song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I could've
address,
done
like-
that- I could have done that with Nightwish. Like Nightwish, like my chick kicked off with Nightwish. I could have kept just going down there, but I was like, I want to listen to other shit. Like, you know,
Yeah,
that's the way it
that's
is,
it.
and that's what I'm
And
gonna do.
that's fine.
It's my channel, and of course I take people's comments into consideration, but it's like I gotta follow my own path at the same way.
Yeah.
And I don't want to make disingenuous content, so I'm gonna move in a way that makes me as genuine as I can possibly be.
Yeah.
I need to address like 3 things in the comments, by the way, just real quick. First off, shout out to all the domestic abuse survivors. Appreciate you.
Amen.
Love you. Thank you for being here. I'm glad. If you ever need somebody, reach out. Like, literally, it's not fun. So, and if you're in the middle of that, please get help. And don't ever think you're alone, because I promise you, other people are going through it too. So, the other thing is I understand that some people have unsub from El Boyd. That's cool. However, if anybody watched the podcast with El Boyd, he is almost like a savant. He is super intelligent and he's super knowledgeable when it comes to YouTube and algorithms and all of that stuff. So don't discredit him as in the context of what I'm saying when I said that, unless you listen to Mr. El Boyd, because he knows the fuck he's talking about, because he really does. So whether you like his reactions or not, he knows what the fuck
Each
he's
their own.
talking about in
He's a
that.
good guy.
To each their own too.
He's a good guy. You don't have to like what I say, but it doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Like, you could not like something, but yet I'm just saying. So those are just 2 separate issues. And the third thing is okay, did y'all see how crazy I went when I got Ivy Asher on last week? How completely insane I went over an author?
That's
You were
part of
really
it.
excited about that.
I went crazy because it's not because, oh, I like dirty books. It's because she's an author I respect and I like her work. And not only that, when I was reaching out to her, her promo team told me to email her. So I emailed her. So I was talking to her via email. Genuine, super sweet, asking all the questions, never done a podcast, was thrilled, like excited, and it made me excited, right? We started talking like on Messenger and stuff, and it was just like, it snowballed. Like, this is someone I've read her work. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like when you listen to someone's music and you're like, I've listened to your art.
You're
Right?
extra passionate about it.
And that's something you guys know how much I read. It's all the time, but I know that it doesn't attract everyone. But that podcast, don't even lie. I know some of y'all are in the chat. The guys stuck around for that one.
I bet they did.
Just saying.
Hey.
I mean, it went there. It went all the way there. But that's the thing, is that it's fun. And it wasn't like weird or gross. It was something I absolutely love. I love books. I read constantly. I was reading, like, before Truth started his live. I mean, I was working.
Yeah, sure.
Working. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's something I'm passionate about, which is why I was adamant about bringing authors on. I wanted authors on because it's a huge part of my life. It's literally all I did before I jumped onto YouTube. I was watching a reaction to Disturbed's Sound of Silence, right? And I was like, oh, this is cool. So I looked for another one, and then I saw, oh, there's a Tom. I remember him from White Boy back then. I followed him off and on, and I said, No Lives Matter. I've never seen this on a reaction channel. Snowball, Cliff Beats, Knox Hill, and then everyone else, okay? Which is why Cliff Beats is, I made it clear, and Skullz, you were there, you heard it. Like, he was the very first one I ever subscribed to. I didn't subscribe to anybody. So, being passionate about it means literally everything. It means everything. Yeah. Because why would I take time? My daughter was sitting in there with my mom, had dinner, watched a movie, was using her new scooter she got. Why would I take time away from that unless it's something I really care about? Is it just because I want to blow her off? Fuck no. You saw them. They were here. Like, hi. You know, they know what I'm doing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it matters. And if you can come across and let people know that it matters, I think that's why you guys are so amazing at what you do. And that's why everyone resonates with you. And that's why everyone watches you guys. And everyone that I know that I fucks with y'all. Like, hands down. I can mention you guys and they're like, oh, well, yeah, duh, I saw that. Yeah, of course I did. Because you're good people. And I think it's because you care. You care about what you do, and you're passionate about what you're doing, and you're passionate about what you're listening to, and you don't wait for what other people are saying, you know? You don't listen. You don't listen to other people saying, listen to this. You're like, actually, I'm doing this.
Right.
The gives no fucks actually matters because you're being true to what you want to do.
All the time.
There's my rant. See, there's my rant on a video versus in audio.
So clip it.
I think like a good example for me too is like I watched the Always Sunny podcast, but I'm not like the biggest fan of the show exactly. I just more like the creative process of it and like the improving and everything and hearing the stories and everything. But like, even though like I don't necessarily like I'm not like a giant fan of the show, I like watching these passionate people talk about it. I like watching them joke with each other. I like the chemistry. So it's not always about like who you have on. It's about how you interact with them, you know? Well, I think that translates. I think that's just a much stronger foundation to it all.
Especially if you're a fan.
See, I feel like I do well because I actually give a shit about what I'm asking. So like, I don't sit people down and say, okay, where were you born? Where's your car located? Do you have Geico? Like, I don't do that. Well, actually, sometimes I do. I told Truth when I first was starting the podcast and I was talking to him and I was talking to you, Skullz. I'm pointing at y'all. You see that? I'm pointing at you guys. I said, I'm going to ask people the stupidest questions. Like, what is your setting on your treadmill? Like, literally. Because actually, it's stupid, but I actually care about them and getting to know them as people versus... oh, well, how many viewers do you have? How many shows did you play? How cool are you actually, right? It's the people I actually want to get to know them, which if I don't think they're cool, then I'm probably not going to want to get to know them. I'm just like,
No, exactly. I don't even want to vibe with it. Like, I don't know.
I don't know if you're genuine. I don't think you can. You know, that's the thing. Like, it's just like this ain't for me. You know, like, and you kind of got to back away from it. And I think that goes back to what we were talking about, just surrounding yourself with the right energy. You know, surrounding yourself with like-minded people, because it's just fuel.
That's it.
Well, that's the thing, is that's why I hands down believe in not only affiliating myself with people that I trust and believe in and fuck with, but also the other part is getting rid of people, like, slowly, kind of, subtly getting rid of people that I don't, but also pushing people who I feel like are doing something good. So, for example, I'm not going to mess with anybody that's an independent artist who is not hustling. They're not promoting themselves. They're not doing everything that it fucking takes. They're not posting constantly. They're not pushing their own music. They're not responding to people in the comments. If they're just like, here's my shit, fucking listen. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're
you
like,
got a lot of entitled.
well, that's
or
the
whatever.
thing. They'll sit there and I'll be like, oh, I kind of like your sound. They'll be like, oh, yeah, yeah, sure, I'll be on the podcast. I'm like, bitch, what? Like, I didn't ask you. Like, by the way, y'all can clip this and put this out in the universe. If I didn't ask you, you're not invited. By the way, if you invite yourself, unless you're my friend and you know you have that right, if you invite yourself, you're likely to be put at the back of the line. Just saying.
Well, a lot of times too, on top of that though, just to like, I feel like if anybody reaches out for you to do a reaction, like for us three to do a reaction, or even for you as far as the podcast, and inside their approach isn't monetary, right? Like if they're not talking about, okay, hey, you know what I'm saying, how much you charge, or you know what I'm saying, how can we make this work? They don't necessarily have to say how much you charge, but you can imply, right? And if you don't do that, then I instantly feel like, because I feel like, well, I instantly feel like you're not gonna pay for a reaction, right? You're not gonna do it. So if you don't lead with that, it's sometimes somebody might, you know what I'm saying, but usually they not. But if somebody approaches you the right way and say, hey man, you know what I'm saying, how can we do this, whatever. So, and I say that to say, because people don't understand that it's a business. You know what I'm saying? This shit is a business. It takes time out of my day to do your reaction that's probably only going to get a couple of hundred of views on the strength of me anyway, right? And that same little 500 views that is get on my channel, you wouldn't get that same 500. That's why you're reaching out in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So
500 can mean a fucking lot.
It could, because all it takes is the right person to hear it. So, you know, and then I just feel like when it comes to a situation like that, man, because people do it all the time. Man, check out my music. You should do a reaction. That's to me. Like I just, that shit is so irritating to me, especially being an artist, right? Because I know how it works. Right, I done put so much thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands into this music shit, right? You know, for paying for people to whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just marketing from every little aspect, the different little Instagram posts, ads, and Facebook ads, Google ads, and all this type of shit, right? That I'm paying all this money for. And it's like, I feel like it's a slap in the face for some, like, I built this channel, right? I built this channel, you know, and I built the viewership, the millions of total views and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So for you to reach out and expect for me to do something for you without gaining, I gain nothing for doing your reaction. Absolutely nothing. You know, like, so I got to use my electricity, right? Like you got to take it to the roots of this shit, right? Like I got to pay, I'm using my electricity and all this shit, taking my time out to do this shit. Then I got to edit this motherfucker. Then I got to upload this shit. Then I got to create a thumbnail and like, and you think it's just, I should just do this shit because you rap? Bitch. You know, like, man.
Jen,
Took the words right out of my mouth.
There's just Jen. And by the way, when you talk about it being a business, This bitch has turned it all into a business. Like she handles her shit like it is. She has an LLC on this motherfucker, and I love you, sis. Like, oh my god. And yes, Ben, tip $5. Y'all need a shot. Cheers, bitch.
Hey,
Cheers. I'll cheers.
I ain't got no more. I'm out.
I'll drink for you. I got you.
If I had some, I would.
That's real though, but like even we've talked about it before, even with those guys like they'll come by doing that shit about like, hey, oh check out my music, dude. Like, no, that's not the right way you approach it. Plus, when you come like that, like you were saying, it's not even just disrespectful, especially for you guys as actual musical artists. It's also just like you must not take the shit seriously.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go into this expecting you have music that you also don't take seriously.
Because
You clearly have respect for what you're doing and understand it. I mean,
because people think they like it's a handout. Like, I don't give a damn how good you rap, bro.
They say you're welcome. You're welcome for gracing you with my fucking music, whatever the case may be. And I'm actually getting a little bit tipsy now, so I'm gonna get a little bit louder, but that's okay.
Half the they ain't even fucking subscribed to the channel.
Exactly.
Or nothing.
Exactly.
if I could, I want to address something that was said in chat. Shout out HBR at the Crossroads. Super dope. Made a comment, which, I mean, I think it's worded a certain way for a reason. It said that reaction channels, we are clout chasing. We are all clout chasing, not in a bad way. I'm at odds with that statement.
I don't know how can that mean good, a positive. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at odds with that. I understand what he's saying. He's even saying how like some channels just do it, nod their head and stuff, and there's other ones that
I
actually
get
give
what
the
he's
time
saying
and
though.
effort and stuff
I
like that, for
understand
sure.
what he's saying, and I think I can clarify it for you a little bit.
unless he's talking about gaining. See, I look at it like I do this to gain attention to me, and then I can go ahead on and incorporate other things.
Yeah, the way I would describe it is I find stuff that other people are going to like that I like. And then I find my common people that like the same interests as me, like-minded people that I rock with. And then therefore you build from there. But the thing with saying clout chasing, it's like a chase is one person chasing another one. With what a lot of what we do, it's not just us. That's what so many people don't understand. Like the artists will hit us up, saying how much they appreciate us helping them.
Yeah, exactly. It helps.
Marketing their stuff. Like some of these artists we're part of their marketing team, and they're not dumb. Like they're doing it smart too. They know what they're gonna have. It's stuff that's fun to react to and kill it and stuff. But we're boosting them in the algorithm too. We're helping them drive sales, drive listens, drive downloads, drive new fans all the time. Like it's not a one-sided thing. And the clout chase term is what I have an issue with. I understand the idea of like, yes, we get benefit too, but the clout chasing thing is like, it feels way too overused, and it doesn't sound like you were saying. I don't know how that could be a positive thing when you use that word.
Yeah.
I think it's more just we're putting ourselves out there. You know, it's like
Right.
you're not going to meet anybody if you don't put yourself out there. You're not going to get anywhere if you don't put yourself out there. And this is just one of the ways of doing it. You know, it's like
a focus
you're not gonna,
group. It's like,
you're not going to find any friends. You're not going to find any jobs. You're not going to find any opportunities if you don't leave your house, right? So that's basically what we're doing here on the internet. We're leaving
If I
our
was
house.
posting, I mean, I know if I posted funny dog videos, and if I had dogs that I would take videos of and post, I know that people are searching that. I know that there's going to be people that love that stuff, and then I have other people that also like funny dog content.
I'm
Like,
gonna give you the devil's advocate though. I'm gonna take it
Give
from
us
a
the devil's
little bit
advocate.
different perspective.
Hot take.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying, and I feel like this is what he's saying, and I might be wrong. He can correct me if he's still in the chat. So,
Yeah.
I think that he's using the term clout. Like, I think he's saying, okay, I'm reacting to something that people are gonna want to see.
Right.
Which, in and of itself, I think it's more of the take of like, no one's going to want to necessarily see Joe Schmo. However, you react to Tom McDonald, you're going to get all of a hog in there, right? So, like, that mentality, not saying that that's the purpose of why you're doing it, but saying that that is kind of the basis of it. You're using other content to make your own content.
That's what.
For what it's worth, using other content, I use guests, right? I use you guys to give me content because you guys are here, you're participating. So technically, could I be clout chasing you guys' fan base who are in the chat right now? Could I be clout chasing if you use the word in that
No.
manner? I'm saying if
No.
you use the word in that
Collaboration.
manner. That's all I'm saying. I think
But to
that's what
me,
he
I
meant.
would say is that what you're saying about using content that you know people are going to look for, that's content creation overall. Like, you're making stuff that people are going to search for. You're like, even when there's a trend on YouTube that's 10 years ago, and there was prank trends, you would make pranks so that people would come watch your videos. I don't think that's clout chasing. You're just trying to find. You're making stuff that people want. They make Transformers 47 because people will keep coming and watching Transformers, right, wrong, or indifferent. I don't think that's clout chasing. It's you're finding stuff to entertain people.
Well, don't bring in
you
the
don't wanna make
movie
something that
movie
nobody's gonna
industry
wanna
because
find.
they just keep remaking shit and nobody has asked for that.
True.
Like
Maybe
nobody
not
wants
different
that.
But as far as me, I do this shit because I love music.
Right, but I think all I was saying was that
That's
the
a
context
distinction,
of
though,
the
yeah.
word, I think, was used in that respect. I don't think it was meant as a negative thing. I think it was more meant like,
I think it was too.
yeah, I was
Yeah, yeah.
like
I don't
using
think it was meant malicious.
No, he wasn't talking shit about that. No,
the same
I
as
wasn't
when
trying to call
people
him out for that.
when people do duets, right? Like they're using someone else's duet posting to try to
Music
get.
covers.
Thank you. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it is what it is. You can take the word and the context for what it's worth.
It's just certain. I think it's the word.
No, it
Yeah,
does
it's
because
just
it comes
the term.
off like
That's all I'm saying.
rude
It's
as
just like,
fuck.
oh man,
But
all us up here some bitches, but not in a bad way.
I'm a bitch.
Or we're gold diggers or something.
Yeah, like damn, bro. Like
I'm
the
legit
fuck?
a bitch. Like I own that. I'm cool with that.
I'm saying okay, some other shit then. You know what I'm saying? Like something else.
Like, ho.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we can say something else.
Yeah,
But-
y'all some hoes.
Yeah, like man, ugly ass motherfuckers, but not in a bad way. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like
But my type of hoes.
we're the positive fan in that shit. You know,
Yeah.
but I think what he was saying is just definitely. I think the word, the clout chasing shit is I hate that fucking term anyway.
That was my point. I was just the term. I know he didn't mean that as far as the term to hold that much weight. I just thought it'd be interesting. I wanted to hear other people's opinions on that because that's the term that I just feel like never has anything but that one-sided kind of connotation to it. That's just, oh, you're stealing from them or something.
Yeah, it's no positive with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's no positive with that.
Oh, if
Something
you
else I was
want
thinking about the other day. Go ahead, Kat.
if you want an unpopular opinion, I'm here for that. Like here for it. Y'all don't know about my affirmations on my Post-it notes. Skullz knows because I read them off to him earlier.
Yeah.
There's my here for it. I got all my little
I should put my
affirmations.
hoodie on.
I ordered a jersey, Truth, and I paid $25 to get it in like 3 to 5 days, and didn't
I
get
told
it.
you it wasn't gonna come that soon.
Well, then they need to refund me my fucking shipping cost.
I told you. I told you.
Don't think I won't put their ass on Twitter. Everyone responds on Twitter.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh.
Oh, there he goes. HBR at the Crossroads says, I view clout chasing. It's two different types. You got the Tekashi 6ix9ine type, which I see is gaining horrible clout. Then if you have a positive quote, which is pushing music and gaining it in a positive manner. Okay, so, in that context, guys, in case nobody's aware, I have a fuck ton of clout. Y'all just don't know it. It's like behind the scenes, under the water, like the duck's feet, like an iceberg. Like, I have a shit ton of clout. These people have a shit ton of clout. Like, y'all don't even know because we don't put it out there. It's behind the scenes. That, I get that context. I get that.
Yeah, again, I think it's just going to boil down to, like, if that's what you take the word cloud chasing as, that's dope. I just think most people don't have that same opinion of there being those two sides to that.
Yeah, that's it. That's all. It was just a term that.
Yeah.
I think clout
agree 100%
chasers
with the concept though, HBO.
in this
1000%.
in this
I think-
context with you guys is people up in your chats being like, "Oh, this is a dope reaction. I just reacted to this recently too. It's
Yeah.
really cool." I'm like,
Yeah, I think if he changed the word clout chasing with gaining attention, then I think that it fits a lot better. Like us as reactors, we gain attention by using other artists, by reacting to other artists.
Check out popular stuff, or we
Way
think
different.
we hop on the trends.
Yeah, so I think gaining attention. If he substitute gaining attention for clout chasing, I think it just fits better because I think that's what he means by it. You know what I'm saying?
Because when I think of a clout chaser, I'm thinking like someone who would like react to some shit, not like it, but say he loved it just to get the positive feedback. Like that's more what I would think of.
I more think of like
just because
diss
all they care
tracks.
about is the reception they get back.
Like if I were to say, Oh my god, like I absolutely love Vin J. Like Vin J, like what's going on, bro? Like that's me trying to get his attention by mentioning him as if I have any room
Yeah.
to say anything. By the way, hit him up right before this live went live and said, "Hey, you know you want to be on the podcast, you're never going to see this, but hey, let's try anyway." So, second time I tried. Just saying.
It ain't no never.
Shout out
Ain't
Vin
no
J. Let's go.
Yeah, we gonna get him on here.
But no, one thing that I was thinking about the other day that I think, like, I mean, of course we have the general, like, separation of people who just nod their head. Like, even HBR was pointing out, obviously, we know those people. And then that are just like, oh, yeah, it's dope. Like, it's a 3-minute and 50-second song, and the reaction was 4 minutes. Sick. But, like, I think that separates us, and I think we've been able to, all three, and all four, honestly, like, just build awesome communities is because we're genuine, and like we were saying, we care about it. But even as far as, like, reaction videos particularly, that's why I'm going to point out Skullz and Truth, like why we have very tight-knit communities is because we put the effort in also, not just because we like it sometimes we don't like it, but because we're all artists.
Yeah.
Especially you two. I'm sure like it hits y'all even more than it hits me. Like I'm an artist in a different industry, but I make sure because I know that I would want to put full effort into something that if somebody was doing something for me, I'd want to check it out and give it the full time of day. My full thoughts, not just fucking put it out there to get the views.
Well,
but like, I'm
Truth
curious
still
if y'all
makes
ever
fun
find
of me.
yourselves doing that.
Truth still makes fun of me for one of the songs that I requested.
Oh, I'm gonna make fun of some shit now.
Oh yes.
Funny, I'm gonna do that now.
Oh yes.
He plays it as his intro sometimes just to fuck with me, and then he'll sit there singing it and then fuck with me about how it's a kid's bop.
Yeah. But I'd be I'm just curious, Skullz and Truth, since y'all are obviously musicians and y'all do music all the time. Like that's your thing. Do y'all find yourselves like feeling like extra like I mean I'm sure it just probably happens naturally, but extra in tune with making sure that it's full effort. You're giving it your all and that's what separates y'all because y'all will care because that's what you do. You have that extra perspective added to the extreme and because you also care about it so much, you want to make sure that you put on for it.
Bro, with some songs, bro, like the editing sucks because I say so much and I have to cut so much.
Yep.
I'm just like because it's like I understand not everyone
It's backwards, cat.
It's like
okay.
But it's like I understand like I guess like what people want to see, or at least from my perspective when I watch reactions, like I want a healthy dose of like the song and what the person has to say.
Absolutely.
And it's like if I'm going on too long, like believe me, bro, when I'm editing, it's like I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I say it out loud, dude.
Exactly. That's what I do. It's like, dude, like you need to consolidate this thought. And I'll just cut out a bunch of parts because it's like, okay, yeah, people understand the gist of what I'm saying. But yeah, no, it's just a matter of me wanting to shine a light on the best aspects of the song, you know? And it's like, you kind of have to go down some rabbit holes, or at least I do. I have to go down some rabbit holes to kind of do that. You know, it's almost like I'm figuring it out as I'm doing it, and then it's like by the end I've really consolidated the thought. But yeah, it's just a matter of like I want to contribute as much as I can to the art. And,
right.
Yeah, I go overboard a lot of the times with that.
Man, I ain't cutting shit. Whatever I do on my react, that's what you're gonna get.
I wish I had that mentality.
That's what it is. That's what you're like.
No, I need to adopt that a bit more. Because I need the balance, you know? Like I go too far on that end. I need some of truth energy.
That's why I'm working on getting more of that in my life. Just being like, hey, quick cuts, just post it. Don't
y'all edit the shit out of things. We don't.
Wait.
Truth and I don't edit. Like Skullz, you know this. I don't edit anything. Like this live will be as is. And actually, I used to edit the very beginning. And I'm echoing in yours, Nick. At the very, very beginning, I used to cut out like the stream starting until I realized that it got rid of the live chat, and I was like, nope. So now you get the whole thing, and I keep forgetting to put timestamps, but
I don't edit shit.
it is what it is. However, it is live. It's only live once, y'all. Like, and people need to experience it. If they're not live, they need to experience it live, which is, I'm not going to cut out something I said because I said something hinky. Like, fuck it. That's who I am. And if you don't fuck with it, then.
And that might be the flip side of what I even asked y'all. Well, I may just have a realization. Why I try to go overboard on the editing is because I work in the entertainment industry where it's filmmaking and stuff like that. And I started on sketches and vlogs where it does take a lot of editing to where now it's like, oh, that's in my head. I need to make sure the editing side is really good. So maybe that's the flip side. Maybe that's the flip side. But I agree that you got the right idea. It just
choose out. Like if I got a reaction and I want to do, you know, I think it's funny, or I put something together. Like when I did the white boy shit and I got dressed, you know, go put on my clothes and all that shit. Like yeah, I edit and throw that shit in there. But like overall,
But you all both
like,
did that. That was the best.
we did.
I'm not cutting out what I say, because somebody might want to hear that. Somebody might not. So guess what? It's a fast forward button. Or you could just cut the fucking video off.
There's a video.
You know
There's a
what I'm saying?
door.
Like,
See your way out. Bye.
yeah, but I'm not about to stop because I feel like I'm going too long. And plus, a lot of people be in the comments when I say like, damn, I'm just talking. People say, keep talking. This is what we here for. We here for you. You know? So, shit, this is what you about to get over here. Right? Fuck
Get
that.
100%. That makes sense.
Yeah, like, why would I cut out something that might be the thing that sets off the video? I cut this shit out because I felt like it wasn't, you know, because it's like a lot of artists, right? Like, I ain't gonna put this song on the album, but then that song is the number one
Be
song.
the one.
Blow you the fuck up.
That's
You know
what
I'm
people
saying?
keep
So,
telling
that's
me
it.
in interviews. People tell me constantly, they're like, the song that I thought was like, kind of meh, is the one that blows up. Like TJ Hickey, he is on Instagram, TikTok. He has got millions and millions and millions of streams. Okay, he's like, the ones that I didn't really fuck with. He's like, those are the ones that blew up. He's like, you just never know. You just never fucking know.
I remember him saying that, yeah. And I've had that just with like lines and songs, like where I'd write something and I'd be like, that's
The
whatever.
kitchen
Like, I can do
sink.
better.
That was
The
the
kitchen
quotable.
sink.
Kitchen thing. Yeah, that one was so throwaway. I just kept going just to keep the thing going. It was a filler line, but everybody fucking loved it. I was like, I kind of think it was whack, but you know, like, hey, if you guys like it, that's all that fucking matters at the end of the day. You know, it's just
Yeah, that's it.
No,
But
honestly.
you see what Sheer said, right? I don't even click on short reaction because people want to like me either though. Because I feel like if it's short, then all you doing is just going like this.
yeah. There's a balance for me. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you want to hear from the reactor for sure. And if if people don't want to hear that part, then they're not here for you, and that's
Well, that's the thing. When I have a guest on, you guys hear me all the time. I say, in the description, there's their channel. The reason I don't play their songs, I don't show their content, is because I'm there to get to know them as people. I don't want to sit there and waste their time listening to their
Find that
own
later.
shit. Like, if you like who they are, go check out their shit. If you're not interested, then either why are you here, or okay, then don't click it, right? So why do I need to necessarily play their stuff while they're talking when they only have 30, 45 minutes to an hour, and that's all I get? Why do I need to do that? If you like who they are, and you're like, wow, this person's actually kind of a cool person, I wonder what they do as content. What's up, Vaughn? Go click it. It's in the description. By the way, if nobody knows, Vaughn has been on the podcast as well.
What up, gangster?
Yeah.
What up?
Beast mode, baby.
Yep. Which is, by the way, my favorite line in that song of I Hate Hip Hop. I'm in beast mode. Like, let's go. That's my favorite.
I want to break down.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Look, I'm about to get up out of here.
Good night, Truth.
I like fucking with y'all. Y'all some cool people, man.
We'll do it again soon, I think, if Cat will have us.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do a little not after a live. Not after
I know,
no,
but
no.
you know,
A lot of energy. Yeah.
we had to make it work. But hell, we've been live for 2 hours.
we're
You
in
know what I'm saying?
East Coast to West Coast, man. We're across the entire United States right now. I'm in Central. You two, you're in East. You're in
Oh, it's
East,
still up
and
over
you're in
here.
Pacific. Yeah, there's no
Yeah, see.
sun over here.
Ain't no sun over here either. It's 6:30 where Nick at. So it's 9:30 over here. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? It was super dope. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Listen to us talk our shit. Well, at least for me. Listen to me talk my shit, because I think y'all gonna stay on. But yeah, other than that, man, y'all already know, man. And Skullz, I couldn't listen to the fucking song on live because I couldn't play it. But whatever.
Oh, yeah, really.
Whatever. I put out he put out music with me on it. I can't even fucking listen to a song.
Fix it. I gotta react to it, homie.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out when you do it. Whenever you get a chance, I'm gonna check
Wait,
that
you
out.
want me to throw it up on YouTube?
Yes.
I
Well,
think
so
you ought to.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it would kind of hurt my algorithm, but
no,
all good.
what you gonna play it on? You
No,
gonna
I
play?
can-
You gonna use iTunes or Spotify, Nick, to react to it?
I mean, I could use iTunes and just not show
I
nothing.
mean, or Apple Music. Yeah.
I can do
Alright.
that.
I want to put it where people will listen though at the same time. So if you think it would be better on my channel, I can go for that.
Yeah, I just think that I just don't want to limit it.
I think
Put
that
it up on
okay.
the channel, too.
Here's my opinion. I'm just gonna say this once. This is my opinion. The community that really fucks with you, Skullz, like we usually fuck with YouTube. You have all your other songs on YouTube, and it's hard to get people to react to it, even if it's just like right
Yeah.
as your picture. If it's not on YouTube, because they're like, oh, I gotta go to Spotify. Oh, I gotta go to iTunes. Like they get all creepy.
But I don't think it'll mess with the algorithm at all. If anything, it'll help.
I do too, because that song's fucking dope. So, it's my opinion, but I respect whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But I was just saying, you know, just make it easier. Everybody uses it. It's so quick and easy to go to YouTube because guess what? Everybody got it. Everybody don't have Spotify. Everybody don't have Apple Music. Everybody got YouTube. It comes programmed in your phone. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like that's how I look at it, man. But either way, but just let me know, Nick, when y'all do it, man. Other than that, bruh, appreciate y'all. And everybody that's in the chat, man, y'all already know the vibes, man. Road to 50K. Oh, matter of fact, real quick, I think
You
we
close as hell, aren't you? You close as hell.
bruh, it's about to happen.
Like within
we-
500, right?
Oh, it's like three something, I think now. But I think on the 1st, so next Saturday, I think I'm gonna probably do the celebration on next Saturday, man. You know, I need everybody to tune in, man. I need everybody to tune in. We might fuck around, do some shit like this. I don't know. You know what I'm
Done
saying?
deal.
I need everybody to tune in. I'm gonna crack that bottle. I don't know if you seen that.
Done deal.
I'm gonna crack this bottle that I got, man, from Joey from the Bronx, bruh. He sent me a crazy ass bottle. The bottle was like $500.
Oh, word.
Yeah, and I ain't even crack it open, bro. I said I'm gonna wait till we hit the 50,000, bro.
That's
So-
a bet.
Yeah, man. So yeah, probably like on the 1st, man. I'll talk to y'all a little bit more about it, see how we want to do it, man. Do something dope for the community, man. We'll
I
see.
rock with it. I rock with it.
All right, y'all.
Have a good night, Truth.
All right, bro. Much love.
Take it easy, homie.
Yep.
Now I'm by myself, bitches. Let's go. I'm kidding.
Damn. Yeah,
Man,
if y'all ain't subscribed to Truth No Lie, aka Beats, Bars, and Delivery, go get yourself right.
and his
Don't get
link is
yourself
in the
right.
description. If I'm not gonna post it because you know what, I'm on tequila, so I have an excuse. What's yours?
On tequila.
You don't have a command for it?
My Streamlabs don't work, bro. Like, stop. I'm looking at you right now. I'm looking at you. Okay, I'm looking at you there. I'm looking at you. My Streamlabs hates me. Do an exclamation point truth. See what happens. I dare you. Please feel free.
All right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
If it works for you, then yay. I'm gonna pissed off. I'm gonna be pissed off.
I want caps, too.
It's all- Just truth.
By
Oh,
the
you're
way,
all okay.
cheers,
Have it
everybody.
turned on?
Yes, it's been turned on. I
Cheers.
never turned it off. Oh,
Cheers.
wait.
Sour berry Smirnoff. Okay. Big hit.
Oh, strawberry Smirnoff? Is that what that was? Is that what you said?
Sour berry Smirnoff.
This shit's
Nope.
I think I can
strong.
fuck with it. I
Yeah, I was
think
trying
I
to wake up.
By the way,
Mm,
this is worth the $25 I spent on it. Thank you, Ben T, who just went to bed. Thank you for the recommendation. Totally worth it. I'm like to here. Usually I have to be about to here before I'm where I'm at right now. So,
what is it?
Altos.
Altos tequila.
This was about $25.99, something like that at Specs.
Okay.
So he
Okay.
says it is the bang for your buck. Basically, it doesn't cost a shit ton, like $65, like some of them do, and it tastes good. And if you notice, I'm like, whew, but I'm not like,
Not like it's just gross. That ain't Cuervo, baby.
just saying. And I also have it in here.
Oh, you got it both ways. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I fuck with tequila and I fuck with whiskey. Those are my two. I think my two, yeah. Fucking, what is it? Rum, I don't fuck with. That does not agree with me.
Unless it's in a mixed drink, I can't do it. Or I can't drink too much of it because then I wake up with a headache the next morning. Whoo, no thank you.
No. Remember I bought it for a party just because it sounded funny. It was Mount Gay rum. And,
I've got some of that.
Yeah. Oh my god, that shit was awful.
Why
bro.
am I laughing?
Yeah, y'all got some gay in the cup?
When he gave it to me for my birthday, I was like, oh, hell yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Why am I the one that's laughing? You are like, oh, like Mount Gay. I'm like mounted. Like you're like
I'm
actively.
laughing. I'm that immature, dude. I that's what I do. I like trolling people. Like I get these fugly dolls for people for their housewarming gifts,
Oh,
and I'm like, you have to. Hold on. I'm gonna grab mine because I have one for
I
myself.
just saw the comment, Willie. Oh wait, he moved. That's rude.
Oh, Cat is holding up Nick's.
So I buy these for people for their housewarming gifts.
Oh,
Where's the-
yes.
I just moved. Where's my housewarming gift?
I gotta send you one.
Bitch.
Fuck.
What the fuck?
You're a little dirty.
Let's go.
I'm a little dirty.
That's better.
I'm just saying. Just a little bit.
Yeah, I should send you one. Yeah, I gotta find one. I haven't seen them around in a while.
I'm a little
But I
dirty
know
too. You know, that's kind of on brand for me.
Oh, okay.
Just a little.
That's the tequila talking.
No,
I got you. I'm gonna next time I go to Walmart because I know I've seen them there not too long ago. I'm gonna see if I can find one.
Or even better, they're from Walmart. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy 17 of them.
No, that was the thing. I found a bunch on clearance, so I was like, oh, I'm giving everyone one of these motherfuckers.
Are they like ugly dolls like this movie?
Like this movie?
There's a movie called Ugly Dolls.
Was there?
I
I'm
ain't
looking
seen it.
this shit up.
I don't let my kids watch anything, so I don't know.
I'm about to look this shit up. Ugly dolls.
You're gonna get some crazy shit on your fucking Google if you look up that.
Yeah. Let me do it in incognito.
Yeah, you might want to. Your FBI agent gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Holy shit! Yeah, there is. I've seen shit like this.
With
yeah.
Kelly
It's not from that
Clarkson.
movie.
Kelly Clarkson is the main character.
Oh, the pink-haired girl.
The pink-haired girl.
No, the pink-haired girl. I don't know.
Drunk Among Us with Skullz, Nick, and Kat. That would be dope.
I can't
Yeah,
play. I got like 15 minutes before I have to go.
Yeah,
I don't
Nick's
want
gotta
to.
go too, and then Skullz is probably gonna have to go, and me, I'll just be sitting here lonely and drunk, and that's just weird.
Go play Drunk Among Us with y'all. She'll destroy all of you. She's not sus ever. Pro tip.
She's good.
I
She's
bet
good.
Halo.
I don't know if I'm good at it. I don't know if I pay enough attention to the game. when
Stay
I'm playing.
away.
Yeah. I'm afraid of everyone.
It's a blast to watch y'all play it. I don't know. I don't know.
You don't think
I
it's
feel like
good?
I'm gonna be accused every time because I'm an actor.
Oh well, now that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. If we
But that's
play,
what
it's
yeah.
okay.
It's game over.
Okay,
It's game
so
over. My
since
screener's gonna be Nick the actor.
we're winding
Yeah.
down, so I get that. So I'm gonna ask you guys. So, and I should ask before Truth disappeared, but you know. So, short term, like, what are some goals that you guys want to achieve in the short term and in the long term? I'm just curious. I'm talking about like I want to be more consistent. I want to meet 8,000 people in person. I want to go on tour as a one-man show. Like, what? I'm just curious. Like, where do you see yourself in 6 months or like even a month versus in like 5 years? Where do you hope you're going to be? And can we help you get there?
Well, not all my plans are really like online plans. Like,
No, I'm not
working with
saying
some
online. I'm
people
saying in general as a human being.
as a human being. Okay.
No, a being.
Oh, bean. Okay, so like Among Us. No, I have some goals like in my city to kind of. I'm working with a few people to try and bring more art to the city because there's a lot of talented people in my city, especially in the Torrington area. It's starting to get recognized, and we're starting to bring people together over there. We got some beat makers. I plan on making some mixtapes with some people over there. And we're probably going to get some shows going as well at some point. We have a guy who actually sets up the shows and everything. So at this point, we're working on some content as this group to put out some songs that we can start performing together. And that would be, as of right now, that's the goal, to make some music that we can perform together.
Nice.
And then once we have that, we'll start performing it. We'll start moving outside of Torrington, try to get to some other places, bigger
Come to
cities,
Houston.
maybe like
What?
Hartford and shit.
Houston.
What?
Houston.
Houston? Hey, me, maybe. You never know. You never know. Just a matter how this goes. We got to take it, baby steps. Let's set short-term goals.
But what a
'cause I don't
fucking
wanna
goal,
set,
dude. What a goal. Like, seriously? Did anybody in the chat know that was what was going on? I did, but that's besides the point. Did anybody else know that was kind of like a goal that was coming down the pike with him? To do like...
No, but I like it.
Pretty close to the chest. Probably too much sometimes.
No,
But-
seriously, you don't understand how fucking awesome that is, because you're literally saying, I'm getting an online following, but what I want to do is I want to promote it locally. How many times have you heard me say, our problem with society is we're not dealing with local. We're trying to take on,
Yeah.
we're trying to take on the world. We're trying to take on
Yeah.
communities that are bigger than us, that bigger than we can handle, that any one person can handle. And then people are fucking up. Like, you guys have heard me rant about this. So what I'm saying is that you decided, like, look, I want to do something local with people in my community that we can make a difference and do something really awesome. Right?
Well, that's and as much as I rag on CT, there's some really great people.
No,
around
truth
here.
rags on CT.
And-
You don't.
Well, yeah, I let him, but I know it's all love. He's just but it's there's a lot of younger rappers too around who are really figuring out quick, and it's not just rap too. I've been making some content for some dancers too, which is
Fuck yeah.
really fucking cool too. And I'm like, yo, if I could get to a point let's put out a video and where we're rapping and you're dancing in the background.
Wait,
you know?
whoa. Did I not say one time? Do you remember what I said down the road, what you would be doing? Did I not say this?
Yeah. You did say this. Yeah. No,
I
you
said-
know me. It's not all about me. It's never just all about me with me. It's got to be about everyone else too. And it's
If
gotta be
everyone
about
didn't figure it out, that I said that I get that you want to do music. I get that you're amazing at what you do. I get that you're a great singer. You're a great rapper. I get your lyricism's on point. I get that your beat selection's on point. I get that you're on point. But where I see you is as a director, a producer, making shit happen. I see you finding the talent and making it happen and being in charge of how it happens and promoting other people, bringing them up and making them shine. And I told him this for us, it was a long time ago. Just saying.
Yeah, I think it was pre-podcast. I think it was pre-podcast. Yeah, it was when we were playing a lot of Among Us and shit. I remember that. Yeah.
Damn, Cass right. She called it.
Profit.
Well, he looks kind of like a director right now, so.
Yeah, all I need is the chair, right?
He's got
You
that.
kind of do.
No, but I mean, that's not the only stuff I got going on. But
course,
I
but-
don't want to say that yet, just
No.
because it's kind of up in the air, and I don't want to say it, and then
Jinx
it doesn't
it?
happen. Not even jinx it, just it doesn't happen, because then it looks like I'm full of shit, and yeah, I just don't really want that.
No,
But
I
that's
get
one of the
that.
things going on, and my boy Joe, his writing ability is insane. It's absolutely insane. Like Aesop Rock type level, where his vocabulary is so incredible.
Can you
Different
pull it
level.
back, though? Can he pull it back a little bit so that it's not
He can.
your brain
And I was-
explodes and then you're fucked the whole
I-
entire song?
Exactly. That's some shit I said to him too. I was like, you just need to know when to use that and when not.
Or
use
when
that.
to
And then he wrote
pause and breathe a little. Just a little bit.
Yep,
Just
yep.
a little bit.
Yep. And he proved to me the other day that he can do that, because he did a song just kind of about smoking weed and shit. But it's not as like just a smoking weed song. Like, it's actually about something. But he was using like weed metaphors and shit like that. Like, remember he said something about like, you know, like puffing on this and puff out my chest kind of thing. He was like playing off of that. And I was like, okay, you really dialed it back here, but you still maintained your writing ability. And I love seeing that versatility in someone. And, you know, like I said, he's a young blood. He's still like figuring it out, but like, I love being a part of that, you know, because that gives me fuel. Like that makes me want to write. Like, there's so many times where I hung out with this dude and I went home and I just started writing, you know. It's like, fuck, bro, because I want to match that energy, you know what I mean? Like,
extra fuel, baby.
Yeah, all fucking day.
Well, Nick, before we end up winding down, what about you?
Just goals?
Just goals,
like
or where you
I've
feel
got-
like you want to be, or anything that you're like, just random shit. Like, you don't have to like expose anything, but you know, don't pretend like any of us or Truth, who just left, none of us, all of us have plans and we're plotting, and we're plotting. Like, don't even pretend like we're not, because we're smart, we're intelligent people. No matter how much we cheese with the camera and laugh and joke and talk about Titty Lake, and we talk about, you know, the porn and shit, you know, whatever, we're still intelligent as fuck. And we have a goal, and we have moves that we're making. Not all of them are public.
Oh, yeah. I would say, like, one of my things I know I've been trying to work on, it's more of like a personal thing. I guess it has to do with YouTube, though, is just learning on finding a concrete balance between content creation, YouTube, doing this stuff, and the outside of that. Finding that balance, walking that line, which I think is something everybody always works on when they do content creation. It's a non-stop kind of always trying to learn how to maintain that balance of having the time away from it, time invested in it, not crossing too far over to the other.
Ben.
That's one thing I'd say.
Rude.
What was it? Oh, what do you... Okay, I mean, that's not bad, but give me like 10 years, dude. Anyway, I mean, I guess that could also be a goal, like, even for, like, just film and stuff. It's not really a goal that I have any say in, but I'd like to be able to start working in the industry since the pandemic's over officially. That's great. I'd like to be able to work in the industry again soon, hopefully. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting back into doing acting for first time in 3 years. But things like that. I got a short film that's finally done being edited that's going to come out. I got a feature film I'd worked on that's going to be finally coming out. Hopefully hitting some film festivals, which would be a crazy experience to actually get meet other filmmakers, have them see the work, even though it's 4 years old or whatever it is. And there's even a new group out here where I found it's called Hollywood for Freedom. It's a lot more conservative, non-woke people that are actually trying to do filmmaking and going against the grain. And they're kind of starting on a small level, so I'm getting involved with them, trying to get to know them. And then they're also kind of tied to Daily Wire, so I'd love to even end up over there doing stuff with Daily Wire because they're building something really cool. Stuff like that. But as far as like even just YouTube, I mean, I have my goals and things that I kind of keep behind some curtains, but like there's many moments where I think it happens where people kind of look and see numbers and stuff and they think that, oh no, they're slacking, they're not doing the right thing. Like, I know what it takes, but I'm doing it all for a reason. There's a reason I do everything that I do. I can confidently say I know a shit ton about YouTube. I know a shit ton. Anybody that says they know the algorithm every second is full of shit. Anybody that says they know everything is full of shit. But I know what works, and I have my own theories and stuff, just like everybody does. But like, I know that my numbers, they grew really quick, so I paced it back. I wanted to make everything tight-knit, make it all cohesive, make it have a good system and foundation, so that now pretty soon I can actually do everything that I know is going to work to grow the numbers, grow the actual eyes. Like, it's not just been me slacking and stuff like that. So I'm excited to show everybody that, kind of prove a point a little bit to myself and to everybody that it's not just because of what I've been doing. I know what I'm doing, and there's a good reason for it. Even if it looks crazy on paper, there's a good reason. So stuff like that gets me excited. I
just think that people underestimate the pretty faces on a screen, because y'all have pretty faces and you're on screens. I think people people underestimate a lot, because it's a lot of, oh, this is cool, like, this is great, and I heard this and stuff, and you can get on you can wax poetic sometimes, but people forget that there's something there. And that's the reason that you have solid communities that are just, I mean, rock fucking solid. And y'all know you do. That is personally my goal, is to stick with my community and be true to who I am. And to, don't, the bottles. Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I just...
By the way, can I interject really quick and just say that's awesome to hear, Kitty. I'm glad that you got back to writing, because you did. I remember you sent me that thing, and I was really impressed. Let's go. So that's awesome to hear. Just keep at it. Keep at it. You're just gonna keep getting better the more you do it, and you're gonna run into writer's block sometimes, but that's okay. Just like, you know what? Know what's a good practice actually? Write about having writer's block. Try it. Try it.
I like that.
Godier, he's the dude that did Somebody That I Used to Know. He had a song called Puzzle with a Missing Piece, and it's about him trying to figure out how to write songs. And it's one of it's so
that's
good.
A dope idea.
Yeah. So just roll with whatever you want to talk about, even if it seems like it doesn't make sense. You can just roll with it and see what happens, and force yourself to write, and something will come. That's backwards for me. Hold on, I'll go to the
writer blocks. Roblox.
I wrote it backwards, y'all. So like, recognize. Literally, I wrote this backwards in like 5 seconds. It's on the page backwards.
Damn, you're a savage.
I am. I try.
Go backwards for us, but
no, but
I'm sorry, I cut you off, Kat.
No, it's not a big deal, because here's the thing. Like, the thing that makes me happy, for considering everybody asked, which I asked myself, the thing that makes me happy is, I just realized my cat sitting over there. Seeing the impact of people that I have a relationship with in any way, seeing the impact they have on other people. So to sit here and say, for example, I'm going to bring up one recently. Shout out Mises. I got him on for him to talk about his faith publicly on camera with me. By the way, I know he's going to be doing other podcasts, but he did mine first. Like, he agreed to be on with me, and he was sincere, and he was there for it the entire time. He was engaged in the conversation, and he was sincere about what he talked about, knowing that there's going to be one person, 5 people, 80 people, it doesn't matter, that hear him talk about his faith and reaffirms their own, or reassures them that you can do what you want to do, or is like, wow, that was a really good person. Somebody like Ivy Asher that showed up on the podcast, who is an author who's never done a podcast, was just a genuinely amazing, cool ass person.
So dope.
And she was so like saucy. She was sassy as fuck, and it was great. So to have her be her, and then the community still resonate with her because she's just a fucking cool person, right? It doesn't matter if you're like, oh my god, that is so risque. That doesn't fucking matter. All the peens, let's go. I'm just saying, like, the fact that the people I talk to just impact other people so much means the entire world, because I'm trying to humanize people. Because people hear music and they're like, that's fucking fire, and then they share it with people, right? I get to talk to that person, and I don't have to ask them, where did that one song's inspiration come from? I can say, what inspires you as a person? Who are you? Where did you do your laundry? Do you call it a washateria like these fucking psychos in Texas, or do you call it a laundromat? You know, that connection with anyone, I don't care how small, how big, I don't care who they are, is everything. Like, I can't even explain that. It is everything. To have that connection with you guys as my friends, but to have that connection also with people who barely know who I am, and who walk away going, okay, yeah, anytime, let's do this. Have I ever had someone say, yeah, so I got to go? Every single fucking one of them has said, I'm back, I'll come back. Because it's a
Yeah,
conversation.
I've never heard a single person say, no, I'm not coming back. Yeah, and you've had people invite themselves back on, which, I mean, is cool, but I mean, that's actually amazing, you know? They're
But
just like, oh, I hope I can come back on.
that's the thing, because I got to know you, and I got to know you personally. I got to know you as human beings, as guys, as friends, as whatever the case may be, right? And
Yeah.
it made all the difference. And relating to independent people, content creators, artists, whatever the independent grind is, right? That is your audience. And some people don't get that. They figure they're just gonna, here, I'm gonna put out a song and someone's gonna catch it and I'm just gonna get big. No, you got to connect with your audience. That's everything. And you guys connected with me as a person, and I wanted so bad to show everybody else what I have. When I talk to people, when people are like, you know what? Yeah, I'll fucking do it. And I'm like, bet, let's go. Right? And people are like, who are these people? I'm like, you know what? If I have them on, they're probably okay, right?
Sign.
They're probably worth a listen just for a second. You don't have to fuck with what they do, but as people, I guarantee you they're good people. That's all I ever wanted, is to show people who y'all are. That's it. That's all I care about. Plus, I want to be a part of the process. Like, y'all have to send me everything before it happens so that I know all the details.
There we
You
go.
know, it's reciprocated too. I mean, like that. I mean, you reached out to me, you know, and you believed in my shit, and
And your
like I'm
fucking
the type
camera,
of
bro.
person. Oh, was it wigging out?
No, when I first reached out to you, it was like.
Oh yeah, you were like, yeah, and it's doing it now because you know, Discord. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Fucking yeah, no, you reached out to me, and then like, you know, you believed in me, and I'm the type of person who likes, like, I don't see anyone as like a finished product or anything like that. I see people in their potential, and when I see people, I see things like I saw in you and your ability to talk to people and get to know people and reach out and connect. And that's why I was like pushing you, like, do the podcast, buy a microphone, because there's something in that. I know you'll enjoy it. I know you'll have a passion for it. Just do it. There's that sucker right there.
There it is.
Yep. And that's what it's all about, man. Like, taking it back to what we said at the beginning. It's all about reciprocal relationships, man.
Building
Those are
together,
the
all of
healthiest
it.
ones. The healthiest ones.
Well, reciprocal, but also, I also make this super clear. Support is not quid pro quo, and support has no strings. So when you support people without any expectations of reciprocity, it matters. Because that means you fuck with them as for what they do or what they have to say or who they are as people.
Already seen the value.
Exactly. So you value them in whatever capacity that you value them, whether you think they're a pretty face, whether you think they have good music, whether you think they have great content, without getting anything in return. So your good content is its own, you know, reward, or your pretty face is its own reward, or whatever the case may be. But I have some people who are like, oh, I can like return the, I'm like, ah, because you ever feel like that you want to push what I'm doing, push it. You don't. I've never once asked a guest to say, could you like bring your fan base? Like, could you like bring your subscribers? I don't do that. And that's the thing, is it's like, y'all inspired me, including Truth as well, and other people that everybody here knows who I mess with. They know who my favorite, closest people are. Y'all inspired me to do what I'm doing now. Like, legit. And I just see it going up. I see you guys going up, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. It means everything. It means everything to watch you guys grow, to watch you guys do different things. And Nick, I can't always be, you know that. Like, you know, I'm not there like I used to be. But I lurk. I lurk more than you know. Yeah, but I lurk.
It's different, because I'd rather see you doing your own thing than helping out with anything on mine that's already taken care of.
But that's the thing, is I lurk more than you know. I really do. And I answer questions, and I get them right almost every single time on game night. So, just saying. I just don't participate. Skullz, you know, I fuck with your stuff constantly. And I lurk in your damn tool reactions just to give you a fucking view, even if I mute it. Okay?
I appreciate you. I mean, yeah,
but,
I know you don't have to do that, but I mean, I obviously appreciate it,
but that's the
you
thing
know.
is that and I'm saying this to say that there is types of support that don't require public acknowledgement. That don't require somebody shouting you out publicly, which there's no problem with that. Trust me, I like a good shout out just as which is the next bitch. Like, I'm not even playing with you. I'm like, it's me. But there are things that people can do to support other people, which is what this entire community is all about. Support each other without getting a shout out, without getting any reciprocity, with just to do it because they just fucking love you. That's it. And that's what I hope everybody's here for. I know y'all are, so.
Oh,
Damn
fuck
straight.
yeah. I was looking for my here for
I was
it
like,
Where my fucking hoodie at, bro?
your chair. My jerseys, actually, I have like 5, 7, 8 in this closet. You see the closet right there? Or is it at? Hold on. Where's my finger? I have like 7 pieces of merch right there. At least. My hoodies, 2 hoodies, the Mod Lives Matter, the Here For It, the Elsewhere, another Here For It in a different color. I think pink and gray. And then the ones that my kids won't wear.
And I just want to say too, like, you two inspire me too, like what you do now, Kat, like it literally inspires me to work harder, to do better, and to try and be more consistent as well. And same with you, Nick. And your live streams, like, for real, on some real shit. Like, I've been in some bad moods before and then hopped into your live streams, and it's dead ass pulled the good energy back out of me.
Appreciate that, man.
And it means more than you know. It really does. So I hope you
on the
both know
flip,
that I
you
appreciate
Skullz, I see all your tool stuff, the community you're building and stuff, and it's fucking dope. It's fucking wicked to see, especially because of how consistent I've seen you be. And the big thing for me too is that I've not had to deal with the whole balance even of yet dealing with acting and YouTube. But I can see people like you who are killing the balance somehow magically. I don't know how you do it between still doing music and still doing YouTube. So like that gets me inspired so that when I have that, I'm like, okay, what can be done? So it gives me some hope that I can pull that off, because I know that's not easy having those two things, which are both time, energy, and finding a way to make those both mesh with everything else that goes on in just normal life. So I always appreciate that, seeing from you how much music you're dropping, working on this, sending this over to this person, and still dropping as many videos and awesome content as you are, man. It's dope.
No, I appreciate that, bro.
It takes a lot to even just be consistent at the one thing, but seeing you be able to even find any balance is my respect to you.
Hey, man. I mean, I see you dropping more videos too recently. You got the lives
Working
going
on
on, which take fucking half a day.
Although,
And then-
unfortunately, any of my people, if you're in here, Tom video may not be able to post today because my mic, I realized the audio is kind of fucked on my reaction. So
That's
that was
okay, though.
bad
bro.
timing.
It's still, like you were saying, just release it. Just release it, Like,
This one may not be savable, but I'm gonna release a version of it tomorrow.
okay.
But
Okay.
that's the stuff that happens.
Yeah, no, I've been there. I think I did that for one of my reactions for Tom. My audio was so fucked up.
Yeah.
But I know Kat loved it because I was in like a shitty ass mood. She likes me when I'm in a shitty mood. For
I like
some
everybody when they're in a shitty mood. I'm like, yes, let's fucking go aggression. Let's fucking go. I'm a mean bitch, so.
Yeah.
But Nick, I know you gotta go. I know. And Skullz, I
Yes.
know it's late for you. It's like fucking 9 o'clock over there.
It's 10 o'clock over here.
I lied. It's 10 o'clock over there. We've been going for
It's
3
9 o'clock
hours.
over there.
But I truly appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me and being on the podcast. Even though you're OGs, it's still, you guys have your own thing going on. And to just, and Nick, by the way, shout out Nick for the suggestion to bring all the OGs together.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a shoo-in. I don't want to come on here by myself. I want to have an OG with everybody in here, and you were kind enough to have us back.
Of course.
I think we should do it more often again.
You
It's been too
know,
long.
I've told you guys, and nobody takes me up on it. Actually, Rachel has one time. Rachel took me up on the if you have something you need to get out, let me know. We will go live. Remember, Skullz? That was the...
Yep.
Hi, by the way, we're approving government approved and paid for assisted suicide for people with extreme mental health conditions.
I remember that. Yeah.
She needed to go live. She needed to get that shit off her chest. We went live. And I say that to people, but nobody takes me up on it. So
I think we should do this I think we should aim to do it like once a month at least.
Well,
I like that.
there's
I like
people that
that.
I know will jump on, like Just Jen will jump on. Some of the OGs, like Carly will probably jump on. Nick, Skullz, Truth. Cliff Beats is about to come on for the second time, which I'm fucking thrilled about. He's like, yeah, pencil in like 3 hours. I'm like, okay, let's do this.
Pencil them in.
I'm excited about that one. Yeah.
And I've got
I'm looking forward to it.
Dysfunctional. By the way, here's a rundown of the schedule. I've got Ryan Bronson on Sunday. He's an amazing artist. Stacy showed me him on Instagram, and I've talked to him a couple times. I've checked out his music, and he's actually got some shit going on. So he's on Sunday. Next Friday is Kim Mullican. She is she's an author. And she's
Hey,
probably
there
going
you
to do a giveaway on her on that live stream. There's going to be a giveaway happening.
That's really cool.
So either for an ebook, an audiobook, or a possible physical book, we'll see. So stay tuned for that. Saturday is Dysfunctional TV. Let's go.
Yeah.
I have to check my schedule because I'm an asshole.
You call him out, Nick. It's Friday night. Where you gonna be? I gotta go support a buddy who's doing stand up at a pretty big spot, so I'm trying to go support him.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Be social out in LA. Oof.
I didn't know you were part of that scene at all.
I'm not
Maybe it's
really,
LA, I should've-
but he's new to it, but he's killing it. So I wanted to go show love, and he wanted notes and somebody to record him and stuff. So
Well, I've got
Word,
3 more, and I'm done. I promise you.
tell him.
Like the
Shaky-
waves, your podcast.
Shaky P and Ray Vibes, if y'all know who they are. They're on Friday the 7th of October. And then Cliff Beats Returns is on the 8th of October. So that's all the shit we got lined up.
Let's go.
So join the Discord. You can see all the events. And look at the description. You can see all the links. And drop a fucking comment, y'all. Like, I know I love you guys and I appreciate the views, but fucking drop a comment.
Comment something.
Like, just be like,
Anything.
I'll take it. I'll take a this. It's all good. And I know about half of you, especially you, Kitty, are going to do that. So it's all good. But Nick, go support your friend.
Hop on that train too.
And Skullz, thank you for being here. And everybody, thank
course.
you for hanging out with us. I love y'all. We're going to do
Love
the...
all of you. I don't know where to look. Love all of you.
All of you guys. Thank y'all for being here.
All right, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to mute us, turn off the cameras, and do the outro. Let's go. Happy Friday night, y'all. Bye.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
And, wait, what did I used to say?
I'll see y'all.
And I'll see y'all elsewhere.